Okay, we should be live here for the Giants-Astros Game 2. Kevin Gausman got knocked around last game, so hopefully we can bounce back with Wood on the mound, because he's been good at this. He's been good. After we lose, I think Wood's like 7-0. After we lose and he's on the mound next game, I think he's like 7-0. So hopefully we can win. I need to check audio. On the mound next game, I think he's like 7-0. Okay. So, yep, what's going on, Brandon? He says, bounce back Wood Day. Yep, hopefully Wood can help us bounce back. Hopefully. So, first pitch should be in about 3 minutes, I would say. Probably about like 3 minutes or so. Okay, so like first pitch coming up soon. I'm pretty sure Kipe is actually announcing this game today. Pretty sure Kipe is announcing this game. And here it is.
Welcome to NBC Sports.
It's not Kipe, okay. It's not Kipe. All right.
Giants fans are milling around, getting ready to come inside.
So Astros has a 64-40 record, and Giants have a 64-39. So
the teams with the two best records in all of Major League Baseball. What an interleague series this is. Dave Fleming, Mike Krukow, great to have you with us on this Saturday afternoon. And we are just about ready for baseball. Let's get to the Astros lineup.
So the Astros lineup today is Jose Altuve is leading off at second. Aramis Diaz, I may pronounce that wrong, is batting second. Michael Brown is batting third. Yuli Gurriel is batting cleanup. Carlos Correa is batting fifth. Kyle Tucker batting sixth. Chas McCormick batting seventh. Zach Greinke, the pitcher, batting eighth. And Martin Maldonado, the catcher, batting ninth.
Spot in the lineup, and they will face the Giants left.
And then on the mound today for the Giants is Alex Wood. Wood has a 3.65 ERA, a 9-3 record. This is his 18th start that he has on 93 and 2/3 innings. In those innings, he has given up 30 walks and 102 strikeouts. Wood throws a sinker, slider, and changeup. Night bye, hello.
The sinker, he will adjust his grip on, but about half the time you're going to see that. But the changeup and slider, really are two great weapons, especially against right-handed hitters. And that is the uniqueness of Alex Wood with his motion, which has got a little herky-jerk to it. Not an easy guy to see early in his delivery if you're in that batter's box. Lifetime against the Astros, 1-1 with a 0.6.
So Wood lifetime against the Astros, he's 1-1.
And he's been a confident pitcher lately. Alex Wood gets the ball today. Giants trying to even this series at one game apiece. If they can quiet down the Astros leadoff hitter, that would be a big step in the right direction. Altuve had a huge game last night.
So here's Jose Altuve, the first pitch to him. He shows bunt way inside. The count's 1-0. He showed bunt there.
The guy who hit 2 home runs last night won a grand slam to bunt on the first pitch of the game. But welcome to the world of Jose Altuve. He almost runs into this thing. Little scissor kick from Altuve. 67 degrees at game time on the ground.
Altuve grounds one to Crawford. Crawford throws to Ruff at first for the first out. There's one away, and Altuve's retired. Giants defense today is It'll be Wade in left field. It'll be Duggar in center. Yastrzemski in right. Crawford at shortstop. Solano at second. Ruff at first. Flores at third. And Kirk Casali in the squad.
Aledmys Diaz
is up. First pitch is swung on and missed for strike one.
Swings through a first pitch fastball. Diaz had some good at bats and also made a couple really nice defensive plays.
Now here's the 0-1 pitch to Diaz. Diaz grounds one to Flores. Flores throws to first for the second out. And on 4 pitches, there's 2 outs.
All these right-handers hitting against Alex Wood, you're going to get a lot of work.
So here's Michael Brantley.
2 hitters, 2 ground balls to the left side. And to me, when Alex Wood's getting those ground balls, that's when he's...
Brantley seems batting .330 with 6 home runs and 35 RBIs.
4 starts ago, he got it back. Kind of disappeared a little bit in the month of June. But he has made the adjustments.
First pitch to Brantley is a called strike. Caught the low inside corner.
Fastball for a strike. Just one of the great pure hitters in the game. That's what he is. He can hit. He's got tremendous bat head control.
Now here's the 0-1 to Brantley. And the umpire calls time.
Through the pitch. Time was granted late by Brian Honora. Now, and you like to work quick, and Wood likes to work quick. I mean, you're going to run into that. I mean, this is a very benign generation. I mean, there was a time when somebody did that to you, you were taught.
0-1 pitch to Brantley. That's low and in the dirt for ball
A lot
one.
of guys would throw one hopper at him and just say, hey, it slipped and whatnot, but it was a free shot to let a guy know you don't like it.
So now the 1-1 to Brantley is popped up, and that's going to drop.
When this guy doesn't hit the ball hard, he comes
So Brantley has a single, I would assume that's going to be ruled, and Astros have a 2-out base runner.
He had a couple of those last night. Yeah, but, you know, good hitters, they get those. I mean, their bat stays in the strike zone a long time.
So here's Yuli Gurriel.
And he's strong enough to where he can fist off a ball he doesn't hit very well over the head of the infielders, like we just saw. Gives Yuli Gurriel a chance. Gurriel having another big year.
Gurriel is batting .317 with 11 home runs and 63 RBIs. Now here's the first pitch to Yuli Gurriel. That's low and inside for ball one.
Different with so many of these hitters, and yet the profile ends up being similar. Hard to strike out, puts the ball in play, but can beat you with some power.
So the count's 1-0. Carlos Correa is on deck.
This team one way. You have to be able to adjust to their styles, to their swing
The
types.
pitch is a base. No, that goes just foul to left. Luckily foul. Just foul. If that dropped fair, that would have scored Brantley.
Every hitter's a puzzle. But when you do well against a team that has that many different approaches, you get guys who are hacks, who like Altuve can hit balls that are on his shoe top, and he can hit them over his head like he did last night. And you have other guys who are total back control guys like Michael Brantley. And then you have guys who are middle away guys and guys who are middle in guys.
It's against 1-1 to Gurriel. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Within the at-bat.
Gurriel, that is grounded. That is hit right to Flores, who makes the catch to end the inning. No score after a half. Wade, Yastrzemski, and Ruff will be due up for the Giants against Zach Greinke. We're in a commercial break. So Chris Bryant, Chris Bryant may be active on the lineup today, either tomorrow or Monday against the D-backs. I would guess tomorrow, but who knows? Yeah, that was a nice inning. What's going on, Brandon Buckner? Yeah, that was a nice inning for Wood. So we may get to see Chris Bryant in Giants uniform tomorrow. We may get to see that.
Giants baseball on NBC Sports Bay Area is brought to you by Toyota. With 10 hybrids to choose from, there's one for everyone. Toyota, let's go places. By Heffernan Insurance, because you're different. By Xfinity, experience a powerful and secure Wi-Fi connection for all your devices. Xfinity X5, can your internet do that? And by Nextiva. When you need business communications for the office, the home office, and everywhere in between, choose Nextiva.
One of those beautiful murals that are all around San Francisco these days. No score, bottom of the first on this.
So Lamont Wade will lead off today.
Wade
Now here's the first pitch from Greinke.
who goes to work.
That's a nice pitch on the outside corner. The count's 0-1.
71-mile-an-hour curveballs.
Wade is batting .256 with 12 homers and 28 RBIs this season. One of the Wade's inside for ball one.
He's one of the really true artists of the game. And for Greinke, I mean, he's in his 17th year at the big league level.
This is going to be his 17th year in the majors. 1-1 pitch to Wade. Wade grounds it to first, and Gurriel stops on the bag for the first out.
That's out number one. Wade is retired. The rest of the Giants lineup brought to you by your Bay Area GMC dealer.
The Giants lineup today is, of course, Lamont Wade Jr. leading off. Mike Yastrzemski batting second. Darren Ruff batting third. Wilmer Flores is cleaning up. Crawford's batting fifth. Donovan Solano's batting sixth. Steven Duggar batting seventh. Kurt Casale batting eighth. And Alex Wood is pitching and batting ninth. Lamont Wade has 8 home runs and 17 RBIs since June 26th, which leads the Giants. Zach Greinke this season has a 3.48 ERA. Now here's Yastrzemski, who takes one outside for ball one.
And when you face him, he's not going to really impress you with speed, but he is going to impress you with a change of speed. His changeup is one of the best in the game.
So here's the 1-0 pitch to Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski takes one high and outside for ball two.
Both the slider and the changeup. Greinke, he's trying to get Brian O'Nora's attention. Something was in the umpire's eye, and he kept saying, well, where'd that pitch miss? And Brian O'Nora was wiping his forehead and wasn't looking. Finally, he got the info he needed.
So there's a 2-0 pitch to Yastrzemski. Swing and a miss, counts 2-1.
Strike one.
Yastrzemski has not had a hit since that Dodgers series in LA. He has not had a hit in his whole homestand. He's not been too great.
Every swing has a hole.
2-1 pitch to Yaz. That's low. Good take by Yaz, and the count's 3-1.
You have a flat swing, and you're going to be susceptible to good curveballs with tilt. If you have an uppercut, you're going to be susceptible to
Darren Ruff is on deck. Look at Nightbot. Oh, my God.
Many things.
3-1 to Yaz. Yastrzemski pops it up, but it goes foul. Count is now full at 3-2. Greinke throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curveball, slider, and a sinker.
About 55% of the time you're going to get a fastball, but the changeup, curveball, slider, all good pitches, all swing and miss pitches.
So now here's a 3-2 pitch to Yaz. Yastrzemski fouls it off again. The count will stay full.
I think that maybe was more like a slider from Greinke. The changeup has been arguably the best changeup in big league baseball this year. He has just not given up damage against the changeup. It's part of the reason why Darren Ruff is in the lineup. He's got the reverse splits thing going. He uses that changeup against lefties, and he's had great success against lefties.
Now here's a 3-2 pitch to Yaz.
Another 3-2.
Yastrzemski hits it deep to right field. Stay fair. Stay fair. It is a foul ball. Oh, that was just foul. It was just foul. Oh, and the count stays at 3-2. Let's see. Yeah, that was foul. Oh my God. That went into the cove, but it just was foul. Ugh.
Greinke lifetime against the Giants, 14-3. 6-0 here at Oracle Park. They've never beat him in this ballpark. It only seems like they've never scored a run against him.
3-2 to Yastrzemski.
Another 3-2.
Swing and a miss.
Goes down swinging. So a couple feet feet from a home run instead. First Greinke
Shamsky cannot do anything lately.
Take a look at
Dubbing up Darren Ruff. I know Wilmer Flores I will bring up.
It'll be Bradley, McCormick,
Pretty sure Wilmer Flores, right?
Tucker, the best arm in right field. Correa and Diaz on the left side. Altuve
So it'll be Brantley in the left, Tucker in the right, and McCormick in the center. Yes, Ruff. Okay. First pitch to Darren Ruff. Ruff takes a curveball for a strike.
Strike one.
Ruff this season batting .262 with 10 home runs, 25 RBIs.
Last night, Ruff had the RBI.
0-1 pitch to Darren Ruff is a strike. 0-2 count now.
I talked about the ability to add and subtract speeds. So it really makes it impossible to try and think with it. Because even if you guess right with a pitch, you may be wrong on the speed.
0-2 pitch now to Darren Ruff is inside, ball one.
He literally could throw you 9 pitches in a row, and you could see 9 different types of pitch. Maybe the same curveball, but one will be hard.
Opponents have a 159 average against off-season pitches with Greinke. 1-2 to Ruff is a good take. The count's 2-2.
One of those guys who every once in a while will mess around with teammates and say, I'm going to throw a pitch at 71, 72, 73, go all the way up to 92, and I'm going to hit every note on the bar.
So now here's a 2-2 pitch.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Ruff takes strike 3. Almost in the dirt into that into the inning. So we have one of these umpires today. After one, no score. Correa, Tucker, and McCormick will be due up for the Astros. And I'll be right back.
Giants
back.
Baseball on NBC Sports Bay Area is brought to you by Pacifico Beer. Born in Baja and loved in the Bay. Pacifico Beer.
Now here's Carlos Correa. He takes strike 1.
Well, Zach Greinke's going to get the low strike. Alex Wood is going to try to get that low strike. He starts off Carlos Correa with a fastball. It's 0-1. Inning number 2.
Now here's the 0-1 to Correa. That's fouled back, and the count's 0-2.
Now it's 0-2 to the Astros shortstop. There's some Carlos Correa fans. They're outnumbered this weekend. Yeah, there's a couple people here not booing. Not many. Correa now
0-2 to Correa. That's hit deep to left, but Wade is there, and he makes the catch on the warning track and does one away.
Home run in Houston. The fact that Crawford boxes would be calling. Well, Giants Quick Pick, presented by Coors Light, is a new predictive game for fans to play free through the ballpark app. Predict what will happen before.
I'll bring up Kyle Tucker.
You can win prizes like tickets and Alaska Airlines flight credit. Download the ballpark app and make your quick pick to get in the game. I have a prediction. What's that? The team that wins this game will have the best record in Major League Baseball.
Kyle Tucker's batting .276, 20 home runs, 64 RBIs.
The top two. The Giants just a half game ahead of Houston. For the best
First
record
pitch to Tucker.
overall.
That is
Get a prize
grounded
for that.
foul to the right, and the count's 0-1.
Well, only at the end of the year. The prize is you get to go to playoffs. Yeah, that's a good prize. And then the season starts all over again. Hit the reset button. That was the giveaway jersey for the kids today.
So now here's the 0-1 pitch to Tucker. Tucker fouls it off, and the count's 0-2.
0-2. For both these teams, more so for the Giants, but with the playoff scenario back to what we had before last year, I mean, the priority to win the division is huge. And for the Astros, their main competition seems to be the A's.
0-2 pitch to Tucker. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's 2 outs, and that's Alex Wood's first strikeout of the game.
There is here versus Minute Maid Park. Minute Maid Park's pretty big in center, actually bigger than here at Oracle. But left field.
So that would have been a home run that Correa. That would have been a home run at Minute Maid Park.
And then there's another difference.
Now here's McCormick. He takes outside for ball 1.
You know, I just don't think you should be able to hit a ball halfway between the label and the sweet spot and still have enough to get it out of the ballpark.
McCormick's batting .239 with 10 home runs and 35 RBIs. He takes inside for a strike, and the count is 1-1.
Carlos Correa hit his ball 344 feet. And I do believe that would have dropped right in those Crawford boxes.
Now here's the 1-1 pitch to McCormick. McCormick pops it up to right center. Yastrzemski going back, and he makes the catch to end the inning. It's an 8-pitch inning for Wood. And after 1.5, it's 0-0 for us. Crawford Solano will be due up for the Giants. So a very good start for Alex Wood. Very good start. Very good start for Wood, and we are in a commercial break going to the Giants half of the second. Sorry, I have to just do something real quick.
All right, time now for the StatCast weather conditions. The numbers shown on the screen indicate feet added or lost to fly balls based on the current weather conditions. Right now, it's just a trickling of wind, and it will pick up as the game wears on.
So the wind is not on the hitter's side today. The wind.
Wind against it. And you can see the flow within the stadium as the arrows will come towards the hitter, and then they'll U-turn out, and you'll get carry to center and left field. I know it's a lot of arrows, but basically.
So Wilmer Flores is due up now for the Giants. Here's the first pitch to Wilmer.
All that StatCast stuff really does help us.
Wilmer takes strike 1.
Ballpark plays, and I think it really does give you an idea as to what the outfielders are.
Flores is batting .249, 12 home runs, and 36 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Flores grounds one weakly to Gurriel at first, who tosses to Greinke, who steps on the bag for the first out.
I think Giants
Bring up Brandon
the
Crawford.
Giants' home field advantage. And Brandon Crawford's a perfect example of it. All the tough pop-ups with the wind, with the way the sun can play here. And Crawford just never misses them. And we see adventures in
Crawford's
pop-up
been
catching
288 with 18 homers, 61 RBIs this season.
He's struggling. I mean, it's entertainment. That's one of my favorite parts of this ballpark. Yeah, and I really am glad that a little piece of candlestick came over, and I think that definitely.
Here's the first pitch to Crawford. Crawford grounds it to Gurriel again, who this time he doesn't even toss the ground, he just steps on the bag, 2 down.
Time now for the drive of the game, brought to you by Ram. Last night, Brandon Crawford hit a double off Blake Taylor in about the 6th inning. Got stuck in the padding of the fence in front of the Astros bullpen. It was the 251st double of his career, tying him with Brandon Belt for 5th most doubles in San Francisco Giant history. And that one was entertaining. That was the first time in the history of this
Donovan Solano.
With the new configuration, the fence brought in a little bit, and those new bullpens created after they took the bullpens off.
First pitch to Solano. He's outside for ball 1.
And I don't think it's going to be
Solano can have a decent at bat. He's batting .267 with 3 homers, 22 RBIs. So he has not been Donnie Barrels this season.
2 down and nobody on.
1-0.
So
He is called strike.
As advertised, Zach Greinke. The only loud contact has been the foul ball. And that's what he prides himself in, not to strike you out.
1-1 pitch to Solano. Solano gets a breaking ball deep to left. It is gone! Donovan Solano looking like Donnie Barrels. It's 1-0 Giants. Let's go! So Solano got a hanging curveball that he just crushed to left. And it's an early 1-0 lead for the Giants. Let's go. Donnie Barrels. Let's go.
I think you're right, and I think it's happening just a little bit more frequently.
So here's Steven Duggar. First pitch is a called strike.
That's the 4th home run he's given up this year against that slow curve. Yeah,
There's no doubt about that one.
A few rows. I mean, that was no cheap home run. No, he hit that hard.
Oh, when the Duggar is in dirt, ball 1.
Duggar takes the change up.
Yep, Donnie Barrels. Duggar's batting .279, 7 home runs, 27 RBIs.
I mean, we've been so used to the Giants leaning on the home run ball. Top home run hitting team in the National League.
The Giants' first home run in 4 games. 1 pitch to Duggar. Duggar has a base hit to left center. Correa has to go back. Duggar will stop at first. It's a 2-out single for Steven Duggar.
He didn't want to risk Duggar trying for second.
I'll bring up Kurt Casale.
Inside out, a tough location. That was no hanger.
So that was a bouncing ball that just bounced off of Correa's glove. And then he had to rush back and get it, and he got it quickly, which held Duggar to a single.
But I think the way he approached that, I mean, he was thinking left field.
So here's Kurt Casale. He's banged .208, 4 home runs, 20 RBIs.
Kurt Casale.
First pitch to Kurt
lineup today.
Casale takes way outside for ball 1. Strike 1. That is. So somebody's a very wide strike zone.
Casale gets nothing to hit. That is a fact. Of course, if Brian Honora is going to call that last pitch a strike, he may not get anything to hit anyway.
0-1 pitch to Casale. Casale has a base hit to left field. That goes into foul territory, but it's a fair ball. Duggar will stop at third, and Casale stops at second. A second and third, 2 outs for Alex Wood.
The Giants from scoring another run. That's big. And I think if they had gotten a better bounce, anything that would have made Brantley have to go and chase
so
the ball.
So it was fair, then it bounced off the wall, and it bounced right to the left fielder.
It's really prevented all that.
So now bring up pitcher Alex Wood.
I'm with you. Ron Wood has wanted to be extra aggressive there.
Woods just in his career is batting 086.
You're up by 20 feet. You kill the threat, and you lead off next inning with a pitcher. Yeah. And you never know. Alex Wood, he has been making a little more contact lately. He doesn't have a hit this year.
First pitch to Wood. Swing and a miss, counts 0-1.
Okay. Alex, I'm pumping you up here. Well, I mean, he moves the bat head. He's had a pretty good swing. He's just breaking balls just give him trouble. And against Greinke, I mean, that's what you're pretty much going to see.
Sees the 0-1 pitch to Alex Wood. Come on, Wood. I doubt he's going to do anything here, but 0-1, here it is. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Yeah, he's not going to do anything here. I'm not expecting him to do anything. He's a pitcher.
Giants just don't have a pitching staff. I think Greinke's a great hitting pitcher. We've seen some pretty good hitting pitchers here lately. Giants don't have a staff that's helping themselves right now with the bats. No, I think they're the worst in baseball, swinging the bats.
Giants are the worst in baseball with pitchers hitting.
In a spot like this, it comes into play.
0-2 pitch to Wood. In the dirt for ball 1. The only way I think Duggar can score is if it's a ball in the dirt, if it's a wild pitch. I think that's the only way Duggar can score here. Because I don't think Wood's going to get a base hit.
And you know what? If that upsets the Giants pitchers, I imagine it would. But, prove me wrong. Yeah. I don't think you're wrong.
Well, if Wood walks, that'll be nice. 1-2 pitch to Wood. Low for ball 2. Good take there.
2-2. I always say that if
A good take by Wood.
Pitcher, certainly you didn't have a hit this year. If you get 5 pitches out of the opposing pitcher, you've had a good at bat. But there are situations like this that are a little different. Yeah, you need to put it in play.
2-2 pitch now to Wood.
0-63, last in the National League for pitching staff. That is strike 3 call.
Strike 3 call.
Got that low strike there.
Greinke got the low strike, but the Giants get one off the Donovan Solano home run.
They do get on the board, and the home run hitting Giants are back. Donovan Solano hit that Greinke curveball over the left field wall to make it 1-0.
So it's 1-0 Giants after 2, and I'll be right back.
Giants baseball
Okay, I'm
on
back.
NBC Sports Bay Area is brought to you by Toyota. With 10 hybrids to choose from, there's one for everyone. Toyota, let's go places. By Kelly Moore Paints, the Painter's Paint Store, and by Ram. The first
So if we can have another quick shutout scoreless
of the
inning.
year, 3 years straight. Visit Ram.com today.
Oh, what a great Saturday.
See, Zach Greinke, he's not bad at hitting pitcher, but in the first pitch, he pops it up. Greinke barely has to move, and he makes the catch one away.
Did pretty well, but you've Yastrzemski there to make the catch.
We got Martin Maldonado.
Wood in the third. And Greinke hitting 8th in the lineup for the Astros. I mean, usually when you see a pitcher hit 8th, you have a guy hit 9th that's got good speed. Yeah.
Maldonado's batting 181 with 7 homers, 26 RBIs.
I really couldn't understand Maldonado hitting 9th unless they think that Greinke's a better hitter. I mean, that's the only guy you can come up with.
Kind of the only explanation. Maldonado's got the ability to hit the ball out of the ballpark.
So here's the first pitch to Maldonado. It's fouled back, and the count's 0-1.
Maybe you figure, well, a pinch hit spot comes up. You're playing a National League game, and one extra at bat if you're building a rally. I don't know.
So here's the 0-1 pitch now to Martin Maldonado.
I was thinking about that before the game.
Take strike 2 straight down the middle, and the count is 0-2.
Other than Greinke's a 225 lifetime hitter, and this year Maldonado's hit 181.
So now the 0-2 pitch to Martin Maldonado.
Wood to Maldonado.
Fouls it back and stays at 0-2.
So that fastball.
Jose Altuve is on deck.
Throw the ball well.
I think that's the one thing that really impressed me about Wood when I got a chance to see him every 5th day is, he's got good command of all of his pitches in and out. But when he comes inside of that fastball, man, he buries it in there.
0-2 pitch to Maldonado. Swung on it, missed strike 3. That's Wood's second strikeout and the second out of the inning.
Strikeout for Wood.
Second strikeout for Wood, and now bring up Jose Altuve.
Greeting once again for Jose Altuve.
Altuve gets booed. Last time they booed him, he hit a grand slam, so I don't know why they keep doing that. Altuve's up 1, he grounded out in the first.
I think they have so many good hitters. You got to just
First pitch to Altuve is a called strike. 0-1 now.
Alex Wood's thrown 25 pitches, 21 strikes.
I've always loved that advice. If you're going to go out there and hill against a good hit.
0-1 pitch to Altuve. Altuve has a base hit to left field. It's a 2-out single for Jose Altuve. I'll bring up Aldamiz Diaz. Or Aldamiz Diaz. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
But you cannot nibble with this team. You have to be aggressive. Here, that's not a hanger. That's an off-speed pitch after you just established the first pitch strike. He throws it away. And Altuve, for a little guy, he's 5'6". You see him go to the outside corner and hook that to left field.
So here's the first pitch to Diaz. Altuve talking to Ruff at first.
So now Aldamiz Diaz with 2 down.
Diaz swings and misses for strike 1.
The Wood slider.
That was a slider. Diaz is up 1. He had the ground down the first.
Stay on top of him. If you nibble and you fall victim to giving them the leverage in count situations, you're not.
So now the 0-1 to Diaz is fouled off of his foot, and the count's 0-2.
That just flat out hurts.
Yeah, imagine going to the refrigerator late at night, opening the door, and then having the pickle jar drop on your toe. That's
Oh, that
exactly
hurt.
what it
That hit
feels like.
right on his foot.
And you are not anticipating that happening. It's just pain from nowhere. And I seriously don't know how guys can continue.
So Diaz is back in the batter's
It's
box.
still barking right now.
It'll go away eventually.
Yeah.
But
So the 0-2 now to Diaz.
not right now. 0-2.
Foul back, and the count stays at 0-2.
Fastball. Diaz stays alive. Giants have the 1-0 lead. Donovan Solano with the home run.
0-2 pitch to Diaz. Diaz crushes it left field. It's 2-1 Astros.
It is gone.
2-1 Astros. Diaz has a 2-run shot.
A 2-run home homer, and just like that, the Astros are ahead 2-1.
That was destroyed to left, no doubt about it.
And he does it in a 2-strike count with 2 outs after he hit a ball off his foot. That's an impressive at bat.
Second home run in as many days for Aledmys Diaz.
They set it inside target. This is one of the few times that he's not been able to deliver to the target. He leaves it out of the way. And Diaz with a very compact swing, barrels it. Give you an idea of the carry to left field.
Coming up, Michael Brantley. I had a feeling that was going to happen this inning. Brantley takes inside ball one.
Altuve single, 2 strikes to Diaz, and he takes Alex Wood deep. Ball 1 to Michael Brantley.
So it's a 1-0 to Brantley.
His first at bat.
Takes the strike and the count's 1-1.
Still attacking the zone. That's what you have to do. Forget about it. Move on.
Aledmys Diaz doing a pretty good Alex Bregman impersonation in this series. Giants are missing a lot of their top offensive players. The Astros missing 1. They have a pretty good option behind him in Diaz.
Counts 2-1 to Brantley.
2-1 to Brantley.
2-1 pitch to Brantley is grounded.
Hit hard.
Solano is there. He bobbles and he's safe. Donovan Solano is terrible in the field. I would assume it's going to be ruled an error.
I think if he does, he throws him out. It's not a totally routine play because he's playing so deep.
That's the problem.
Yep, that's an error on Solano. Had he bobbled it, he is.
And Solano knew it had to be a do or die. Never really got in the pocket.
Dropping up Yuli Gurriel.
Error on Solano.
Yes, that is going to be an E4.
That gives Yuli Gurriel a chance against Wood.
Takes inside ball 1.
Fastball inside. Astros took advantage of the little mistakes the Giants made last night.
Gurriel's 0 for 1. He lined out. Takes ball 2 in the dirt for ball.
The Giants have been a team that has played such clean baseball all year. This homestand has been a few more of those. Pirates series, there were a couple innings that kind of got away from the Giants.
Two of the Gurriel is foul back.
Is going to give it a look, but that one's beyond his reach over that net.
But Gurriel's going to probably homer here. That is a base hit past Solano. First and second, 2 outs now. Coming up, Carlos Correa.
Well, your Giants have added a post-game fireworks show on Friday, August 13th. The Rockies are coming to Oracle Park for a 4-game series, August 12th through the 15th. And fans of all ages will be dazzled following the Friday, August 13th game as fireworks will light up the sky. Get tickets
No, it's going to be Kyle Tucker.
At sfgiants.com.
That's pretty good.
It's going to be Kyle Tucker up.
For Kurt Casale. Little pep talk there. That is a Nextiva meeting on the mound when you need business communication.
Is it Tucker or is it? It is Correa.
Everywhere in between, choose Nextiva. No matter how long it lasts, that's a visit.
Correa's up for 1. He flew out in the second inning.
Your pitcher a little bit of a breather. I mean, he had a quick 0-2 or quick 2 outs in this inning, and all of a sudden.
First pitch to Correa is grounded to Flores. Don't mess this up. Throws to first. It's away from Ruff.
Behind the reach of Ruff, and it bounces out of play. The Astros are going to get another run.
Bounces out of play, a 3-1. Oh my God, Dylan Ruff is so fucking ass.
Has made 2 mistakes in this third inning.
Dylan Ruff is so bad.
That's the one thing you just
So you're on E5 to score a run. Are you kidding me? That was so routine. That was run so weakly to Flores. This went right to him. That was a good throw.
The runner cutting in front
Eh.
of Flores there at the end of that play. It caused him to throw high.
It's a high throw by Flores. Wasn't as bad as that Bellinger throw, but still, that was. Now here's Kyle Tucker.
And now Alex Wood really has to dig deep.
First pitch to Tucker, grounded to Solano. Don't bobble it. Throws the first to rough. Almost got away from him. That ends the inning.
And Wood does a nice job, but the
Astros get 3. Where Yastrzemski rough will be due up. So I'll be right back.
Let's go.
And back.
Well, the Giants have some work to do after a sloppy inning. Giants committed 2 errors.
Here's Lamont Wade.
2-run homer, so now they
First pitch to Wade. Takes a strike.
And Lamont Wade Jr. takes a strike. Long way to go in this game.
Now stay the plan. Be patient.
0-1 to Wade. Is fouled off in the count 0-2.
2 runs as opposed to being down 2 runs. Being down 2 runs, all of a sudden that patience can thin out a bit. Against a guy like Rinkin, you really have to be patient. Have a plan.
0-2 pitch to Wade. Wade grounds it to Correa, who throws the first for the first steps.
Number 1.
Here's Mike Yastrzemski, who had a
that
foul
you
ball,
enjoyed an
had a
ice-cold
foul ball
cool
into the
glass
cove.
to bring your
That one
state
just
fair.
foul.
So right, to do it in augmented reality by scanning this code or visiting CoorsLight.com/California. See the bear and get chances to win chill prizes. Coors Light, keeping California chill. 21 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
First pitch to Yaz.
2021. Beg your pardon.
Okay, there's your one mistake today.
Low for ball 1.
Mike Yastrzemski, who hit a beautiful foul ball home run his first time up, and then it probably didn't make him feel all that good when he struck out. But he had a good swing last night. Some positive at-bats.
1-0 to Yaz. Inside ball 2.
It's been a quiet week for Yaz.
Had a 2-hit night, but one of his hits at opposite field double with backspin.
So Altuve is to the right and by right field.
That's what hitting coaches are looking for. Your backspin in the opposite gap, you're dialed. That front shoulder solid.
2-0 pitch to Yastrzemski. And that's outside for ball 3. So they're counts 3-0 now. Dylan Ruff on deck.
To hit next. Giants hit the home run last inning, then got a single and a double against Greinke, but the pitcher spot came up with 2 down, so Greinke worked through it.
3-0 to Yaz. Is in the dirt, ball 4, and Yastrzemski walks. Giants have a 1-out base runner now.
All right, time for the All-State Good Hands play. Last night, Mike Yastrzemski sliding catch at the top of the 4th inning off the bat of Aledmus Diaz. 360s. Gets it right back in the infield. Nice play. That was an All-State Good Hands play.
Giants made a couple of really nice plays in the outfield last night. Yastrzemski had that catch. Austin Slater had a really nice catch.
First pitch to Dylan Ruff. It's foul back, counts 0-1. Ruff is over 1. He struck out in the first inning.
Called out on strikes his first time up. That was our first indication that the low strike is available today. We've seen a few more since
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Greinke will throw to first, but nothing going on over there. Oh, 0-1 pitch now to Ruff. In the dirt, gets away from Maldonado. Yastrzemski on the second.
Maldonado, though, throws him out.
Yastrzemski's out at second.
Maldonado grabbed it out of the air. Spun
He's
around and
Mike
made a
Yastrzemski.
perfect throw to second.
I don't know why he went there. Barely even got away from Maldonado. But
I mean, he's anticipating that ball in the dirt on his secondary lead. Ball comes up, he's gone, but this is where he catch a bad break. And with Maldonado's arm, it's one of the best in the American League. An absolute strike.
ooh,
And Altuve puts the tag on the
he's
left arm,
out.
and they do
Come
it.
on, Yaz. You get on base and you get out the next step back. Come on.
Possibility that he was going to be out.
Definitely makes you shake your head. It's a gold glove play right there.
Because he did not hesitate even one bit.
One run to Ruff. Fell back and counts 1-2.
Watch the left arm as he reaches. Close. With no cigar.
Just a perfect throw.
1-2 down Ruff.
That's the big leagues.
That is to Correa, who bobbles it, and Ruff is safe at first. That'll probably be ruled a. Let's see what's that's going to be ruled. That's going to be ruled an error in E6.
Well, and Aledmus Diaz, the third baseman, you're told you get everything you can get to your left, but every once in a while you could be a distraction for your shortstop. And whether or not he took his eyes off it or what, looking at it, he counted the pocket. He just didn't make a good exchange. E6.
That'll bring up Wilmer Flores. He is the tying run.
The Giants, who watch the Astros take advantage of a mistake.
First pitch to
In
Flores.
the top half of this
Counts
inning,
0-1,
the
called
Giants
strike.
return the favor right down the middle.
Flores is off one. He grounded out in the second.
Who made one of those two Giants errors. You know he would love to make up for it at the plate. Home runs for Wilmer Flores.
Outside for ball 1.
1-1 strike.
That was a fastball outside. So Brandon Crawford's on deck. Ball 1 to Flores, outside for ball 2.
Good take by Wilmer. He wanted to swing.
You're right. I mean, he's thinking.
Count is 2-1.
Best arm in the outfield for these Astros is in right field today.
2-1 pitch to Flores. Swing and a miss. Counts even
Big
2-2.
swing and miss on the slider.
Well, when you watch from behind, you get a chance to see just how late the break is on that slider of Zach Greinke, and it's always been a great pitch. I always thought that was his best specialty pitch, but now his changeup matches the slider. It's hard to pick, but that's been his go-to for many, many years.
2-2 pitch to Flores is low ball 3 and the count's full.
Fastball 3-2.
The thing too about Greinke, he's going to make a corner pitch. He doesn't give up many walks, but he really doesn't care if he does. Rare that he just lays one in the middle of the strike zone, if ever.
3-2 pitch to Wilmer.
3-2. Ruff takes off.
Flores
Fouls
it away, and the count stays full.
I think that would count, right? On the edge of the strike zone.
Absolutely. His ability to do that has explained a lot of his success.
I think someday he'll be in the Hall of Fame.
No question. No question. Look at his lifetime stats. He's a modern day pitcher. But as you mentioned, this is his 17th year.
So there's a 3-2 to Flores.
Ruff goes again.
Flores hits it deep. Left field. Stay fair. Stay fair. It's well. This game is tied. Wilmer Flores is a 2-run bomb to tie the game. Let's go. So Wilmer Flores ties the game. Let's go.
Is it going to stay fair or is it going to hook foul?
I'll bring up Brandon Crawford.
And it stays fair.
Let's go. That was crushed. The only question is fair or foul. It was fair. Let's go.
Right over the car.
First pitch to Crawford.
Crawford
Takes low for ball 1.
That one called
Low for ball 1. Let's go, Wilmer.
Well, the Giants do exactly what the Astros did. Giants made a mistake. Astros took advantage. Now Correa's error here kept the
1 out of Crawford. That's in the dirt for ball 2.
Club's success this year.
That was low and in the dirt outside ball 2.
Guys last night gave an opportunity, a cost of a ball game, and here they gave opportunity, and boom, they found themselves down. For the first time, the Astros give them another out, and they jump on it. That's what good teams do.
2 out of Crawford. Low ball 3. I forgot to get the second out in the scoreboard, so there's actually 2 outs.
Earthquake Soccer coverage of the Earthquake Sounders match is airing right now on NBC Sports Bay Area Plus, which can be found on the channels listed on your screen. If you can't find NBC Sports Bay Area Plus, log on to NBCSportsBayArea.com or call your TV.
Now here's a
provider.
3 out of Crawford.
3-0.
Crawford takes strike 1.
That time that pitch called a strike, very similar to the pitch that started the at-bat.
That was a didn't have to be strike.
And a good take. Crawford, we've seen Crawford swing away 3-0 a lot this year, but if you're going to swing away 3-0, that's not the pitch I'm sure that he was looking for.
He wants something at the belt. You don't want to swing at something that you're going to foul off your shin bone.
Still a good hitter's count.
3 on the Crawford. Takes strike 2.
Strike 2. Crawford was taking the shin guard off.
A changeup and a 3-1 count, an absolute perfect pitcher location.
Three two now to Crawford.
3-2.
Crawford fouls it off to the left, and the count stays full. Greinke is on 56 pitches and 2 2/3. Wood's pitch count's also up there. But Greinke has won more pitches so far. On 24 pitches this inning, 16 in the first and 16 in the
The
second.
longest inning thus far. You know who is antsy to get back out there.
3-2 now to Crawford. Fouls it off again, and the left, and the count stays full. Keep working his pitch count up.
Fight him off right there.
Keep working his pitch count up.
Couple of home
This has
runs
been
for
a
the Giants.
7-pitch
Astros
at bat
already
so
hit
far.
one today.
So good at bat from Crawford. 3-2 pitch now to Crawford.
All right, Greinke gets the one he wants from Maldonado. 3-2.
Fouls it again. The count stays full. This will be the eighth. That was the eighth
Crawford's
pitch.
hanging in there.
Good at bat.
Jack Greinke, who's had so much success in this ballpark against this Giants team over many, many years.
See if Crawford can stay alive. 3-2.
Another 3-2.
Outside,
Crawford
but
stays
foul
alive.
again. This will be the 10th pitch now.
A heck of a fight off. That changeup was floating way off the outside.
I have no idea how he caught a piece
It's
of
been
that.
a good battle.
I mean, he extends out the plate about 6 inches.
I think Greinke's just going to
The
walk
10th
him.
Pitch of the at bat,
This will be the 10th pitch.
following the Wilmer Flores home run that tied the game.
He's agonizing for a pitching coach. Brent Strom for the Astros.
Here's the 10th pitch of the at bat and 3-2 to Crawford. In the dirt, Crawford held his swing in the count, and he walks.
Clearance by Brandon Crawford.
Well, it really was. And
Amazing at bat.
facilitating, too. You give him a home run that ties the ball game. Now you have a long battle.
The Giants have a 2-out base runner for Donovan Solano, who homered earlier. And there's going to be a mound visit.
Pitch going to come out and talk about it and just give his pitcher a little bit of a breather.
So Donnie Barrels coming back in.
He'll appreciate it. That's the first thing Brent Strom's going to say when he goes out there. I'm just going to give you a break.
Donovan Solano's coming up. Last time Solano came to the plate. Last inning, here's what happened.
Well, he got a curveball that he was sitting on.
We'll see if Donovan Solano can drive in another RBI.
He may start this at bat off with that same curveball. He is not going to let a guy take a pitch away from him. It's all about reclaiming territory in your relationship.
Solano, of course, had that home run last inning, so he's 1 for 1 today.
Sit on it again.
That would be next level.
First pitch to Solano.
Greinke psychology.
Takes strike straight down the middle, and the count's 0-1.
But it was a slider. Pretty good breaking ball.
Breaking ball. I mean, not even a real loud slider at 82.
Oh, 0-1 to Solano.
Crawford at first, 2 down. Solano
hits one to right center. Tucker makes the catch that ends the inning. But the Giants get 2 and tie the game. After 3, it's even at 3.
The error kept the inning going. The Giants took advantage big time to tie the game 3-3. John Miller will join.
So the score's 3-3. Each team has 4 hits and 1 error. Pretty even game so far for both. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So do it for the Astros will be McCormick, the pitcher spot, see if they keep Greinke, and then Altuve again. I'm pretty sure I may be wrong. Yep, it'll be McCormick. It will be McCormick, Greinke, Maldonado. McCormick, Greinke, Maldonado. That's what it'll be.
Three ties. We go to the top of the fourth. I want to welcome you back to our Lazy Boy broadcast booth. And now, joining us, my friend and our Hall of Famer, John Miller. Mike?
First pitch to McCormick is swung on a miss, strike one.
You guys even found their home run stroke back.
It's been a while. They had not homered since last Sunday when the Pirates
So
were
Tyler Estrada will come in their place. Wilmer Flores at third.
Estrada has gone in to play third base as
0-1 to McCormick is high ball one.
out of the game. He hit a home run.
So Wilmer's out of the game for some reason. I don't know what happened.
You wonder what's going on with the Wilmer Flores. I beg your pardon. Wilmer Flores is out of the game. What a play by Crawford! Wow, hounded at first is Chas McCormick.
I missed that. I was updating that, but those now I missed what happened there.
So big. It's so many.
Hopefully they show a replay. I was updating the picture.
Runs well, and Crawford.
So let's see what happened. It grounded to Crawford. Crawford. Whoa! He grabbed it. He spun. Made a great throw to the rough at first, and rough stayed on the bag. That's the first out. Let's go. That was a nice play by Crawford and Ruff.
By 6 inches, maybe less.
Now Zach Greinke.
Upping up Zach Greinke, he will stay in the game. He will not get pinched hit.
That was.
First pitch to Greinke, called strike.
0-1.
That was a slider.
To Zach Greinke, who hit a fly ball to right on the first pitch he saw in the third inning. 3-3.
So now he was the 0-1 to Greinke. He fouls it off and the count's 0-2.
Grabbed by the third base coach, Omar Lopez. Maldonado, the catcher, on deck. Greinke in the 8th spot of the order. First time he's batted in a couple of years. Playing in the DH league now.
0-2 pitch to Greinke
DH last year.
is swung on and missed strike three. Those two away, and that's Wood's third strikeouts. So
Kind of getting used to
now that will bring up Martin Maldonado.
The most home runs of any team in the league, but they hit some against the Pirates last weekend, and none against the Dodgers, and none last night either. So, and it's nice because a big portion of their runs for the year has been a result of the long ball. That's been a huge part of their.
Here's the first pitch to Maldonado. That's a called strike, and the count's 0-1.
Yeah, I missed the audios.
Maldonado struck out in the third.
We had hit a foul ball home run in the first inning.
0-1 to Maldonado's inside ball one.
An indication of some of the fireworks to come. Greinke has allowed a lot of home runs this year. That's 20 home runs allowed by Greinke in 128 something innings.
1-1 to Maldonado.
3 score.
Maldonado pops it up weakly to Crawford at short, and he'll call on Solano, who makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3-3 after 3.5. So it'll be Duggar, Casali, and Wood coming up for the Giants. So good 1-2-3 inning. That's what Wood needed there. And I'll be right back.
ultimate play. Let's go back to 2016, Game 7 of the World Series in Cleveland. And that is Chris Bryant fielding the ground ball over to Anthony Rizzo. And for the first time in 108 years, the Chicago Cubs had won the World Series. What a great moment that was. What an incredible game that was. One of the most topsy-turvy.
So the Giants have 2 errors. Okay, sorry. The Giants, so each team has 3 runs, 4 hits, and Giants have 2 errors. Astros have 1 error.
Were so starved for a championship. They were so into that series, and it went down to the wire.
I mean, Steven Duggar.
I'd ever seen it. You really just felt great for the city that won it. You felt bad for the city that didn't win it. It was just one of those moments in sports where it was a shame that somebody had to be the losing team.
And for a while, it didn't look like it was going to happen because one team would take the lead, the other team would come roaring right back.
This is the first pitch to Duggar.
And then they had a rain delay.
Duggar takes strike 1.
It was after 9 innings. They were going to go an extra inning, and then they had a rain delay before they could even get into the extra inning. Steven Duggar takes a called strike from Zach Greinke. Duggar hit a single to left his first time.
First pitch, 0-1 pitch to Duggar. Duggar grounds it weakly. Diaz has it. He throws to first for the first out. That would bring up Kurt Casale.
Looking for Earthquake Soccer. Coverage of the Earthquake Sounders match is airing right now on NBC Sports Bay Area Plus, which can be found on the channels listed on your screen. If you can't find NBC Sports Bay Area Plus, log on to NBCSportsBayArea.com or call your TV provider.
Sounders. That team is extremely popular up in Seattle. They play their home games at the big football stadium where the Seahawks play.
Casale swings and misses strike 1.
For their games. 0-1. And the Earthquakes have their own really cool stadium down in what's it called? Avaya Stadium? A soccer stadium. A beauty.
Here's the 0-1 to Ruff. That's inside, and that's outside in the dirt for ball 1.
He ripped a double down the left field line his first time. The Giants with 3 runs on the board against Zach Greinke. This is the first time they've scored that many against him in this ballpark.
1-1. That is inside ball 2.
Here was in May of 2012. He was with the Milwaukee Brewers. He came over to the National League. And the Giants got 4 runs against him that day.
2-1 pitch to Casale.
This is his 9th.
Casale's 1 for 1. He had that double.
At Oracle Park.
And now he is 2 for 2 with a base hit to left. So I would assume this is a sacrifice bunt situation for Alex Wood. I would assume.
Will come up. Buster Posey, big game after a night game. Getting a breather. Last night's game was a 9-inning game. It lasted almost 4 hours.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be a bunt situation for Wood.
90 pitches in that game.
Yep, Wood will show bunt, and it goes foul.
A foul ball. They were charging hard for both third and first. Casale, with as hard as Gurriel is pounding into first base, gives Casale a chance to get a very good jump away from first.
0-1 pitch now to Wood.
When you're playing good teams, it's so important.
Wood will show bunt again.
3 successful executions.
And he puts it away for ball 1. Counts 1-1.
Now the count is 1 ball and 1 strike now. Lamont Wade Jr. on deck.
So Lamont Wade on deck. As long as Wood doesn't run into a double play, it will be a good at bat. As long as he does not run into a double play.
It's a big play. I mean, you only get 27. And you're giving up and out. You have to get this ball down.
1-1 to Wood. He takes a strike.
Wow. Is that a low strike or what?
Seen a lot of low strikes today from Brian O'Nora.
It was a pitch higher than that, and it was a called ball, and then a pitch low is... What the... It was so low. I don't know how that's a strike.
More than a bit low.
1-2 pitch to Wood.
1-2.
He'll show bunt again, and it goes foul, and strike 3, there's 2 away.
Pounds the
Wood's angry.
bat on the
That's
ground.
Greinke's 4th strikeout.
Wasted out.
Coming up, Lamont Wade.
4th strikeout for Zach Greinke. So 2 down, runner still at first, and here is Lamont Wade Jr., who has grounded out twice in this game. Astros into the overshift against him.
Here's the first pitch to Wade. Wade fouls it off. The count's 0-1.
But this one foul. How about the Toronto Blue Jays? They're playing at home. They had their first home game in 2 years last night.
How much fun was that?
With the pandemic and the regulations in Canada, the teams could not cross the border into Canada and then just go ahead and play the game. They'd have to quarantine for a couple of weeks first.
0-1 to Wade in the third, and a good block by Maldonado. The count's 1-1.
At the minor league ballpark there. They started this year playing at their spring training park, major league games. And then they moved back to Buffalo about a month ago. That's a long road trip if you're a player on those teams.
Yeah, that's too long. But they had 13,000. I expected a bigger crowd last night.
1-1 to Wade. High for ball 2.
And I think, and I haven't read all the details, but part of that could be they have similar protocols there in Toronto that we had here when the season opened here. With distancing, not all the seats available.
2-1 now to Wade.
2-1 the count to Wade.
In the dirt for ball 3. Good at bat here for Wade.
On deck.
Mike Yastrzemski on deck.
You've got count leverage in a 2-out situation. Got the heart of the order coming up. And this is a big pitch.
Big gap in left center with the center fielder, McCormick, over toward right center.
3-1 to Wade is fouled off to the right.
Foul.
Counts full. Greinke has thrown 77 pitches in 3 2/3 innings.
Toronto has a 4-0 lead in their game today, last of the 8th inning. They won their first game in Toronto last night at what used to be called the Sky Dome. Now it's, or the last time we were there, called Rogers Center. A name for Tyler Rogers.
A destination place for the Rogers family. Come on. Be a great Christmas card and get the whole clan.
Our guys down in the truck, by the way, looked it up. 15,000 is the max attendance allowed right now.
3-2 to Wade.
There goes Casale.
Wade, deep, left field. It is into the cove and gone. 5-3 Giants. Let's go, Lamont Wade. 5-3. Lamont Wade 2-run homer into the cove. There we go, Lamont Wade. Let's go. That was destroyed. No question. Into the cove.
There's Lamont Wade's mother, Emily.
Lamont Wade's moms love it. Lamont Wade's mom love it. Whoa, that gets away from Maldonado. Counts 1-0.
Lamont Wade Sr. and his mom, Emily Wade. They've been here all week. And starting with the Dodgers series, they hadn't seen any Giant hit a home run, much less Lamont Wade Jr.
Oh, she could not be happier.
1-0 to Yaz. Yaz grounds it foul.
But foul. It's 13 home runs for Wade in 159 at-bats.
Yeah, I'm happy for the Wade family. I mean, when he first showed up in his first couple of days, he was 0 for 5 with 5 strikeouts and hit 2 balls off his shin bone. They didn't start off well.
He was 1-1 to Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski takes strike 2 and the count's 1-2.
But that moment right there was worth the wait. And to do it against an icon like Zach Greinke, yeah, somebody smiling.
1-2 pitch to Yaz. Yastrzemski grounds it to Gurriel at first, and he steps on the bag to end the inning. So it's 5-3 after 4. Wow. Lamont Wade Jr. hits a home run to the Cove.
There's Emily Wade as he hit one right over her head out into the bay.
It's 5-3 after 4. I'll be right back. I'm back. First pitch, Altuve, a strike.
Giants ahead 5-3 now.
That was foul, I mean.
Altuve skies one over to the dugout and not within the reach of Tyro Estrada, now the third baseman for the Giants.
Yep, that was a great home run by Wade.
Altuve, who ripped a single to left with 2 down, and the base is empty in the third, starting a 3-run Astros rally.
Altuve's 1 for 2. Oh, 1 now to Altuve. Inside, ball 1.
Down and in, 1 ball, 1 strike now. .417 feet, by the way, was the.
Here's the 1-1 to Altuve. He pops it up to right. Yastrzemski going back, but he has room and he makes the catch for the first out.
Well, what's on tap brought to you by Pacifico. This series continues tomorrow afternoon at 1 with a pregame live at 12:30. Then the Giants hit the road to the Valley of the Sun to take on the D-backs Monday, Tuesday.
Coming up, Aledemys Diaz. He homered in his last at bat, actually.
The series wraps up next Thursday afternoon at 12:30 with a pregame live at noon. So join us if you would, right here on NBC Sports Bay Area.
First pitch to Diaz is a called strike, and the count's 0-1.
1-1 to Diaz.
Diaz homered.
2-run homer in the third inning. He had only 3 home runs.
The 0-1 to Diaz. Diaz hits it to left center, and he has his second home run of the night, of the day. Wow. So Diaz goes yard twice. And the count ends 5-4. Wow.
In 129 at-bats.
And it's 5-4. Diaz just goes, wow, okay.
He hit a lot of home runs.
Yeah, he gets a pretty good pitch to drive. Doesn't have a lot of movement. I mean, that's a really compact approach. Short step, small hand load. And right now, he's thinking long ball.
Here's Michael Brantley.
He's doubled his home run
First
total
pitch to
for the year
Brantley.
in his last
Outside ball 1.
4 at bats. Miles an hour.
1-0 is way outside again. The count's 2-0.
What's the estimate? And it's 2-0 now to Michael Brantley. Five to 4 Giants. Had 5 home runs hit.
To a pitch is outside again, ball 3.
Two-old slider just a bit outside. Brantley very disciplined at that strike zone.
3-0. That's a strike, and the count's 3-1.
3-1 now. Gurriel, a right-handed hitter, is on deck. By the way, the home run by Lamont Wade into the water, the first home run into the water for Wade.
Carlos Correa's on deck.
On deck, got to see it.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. Whoa.
For the signature.
Inside ball 4, and Brantley walks. Yuli Gurriel is up.
Walks after home runs tick off a pitcher almost as much as the home run. Well, welcome. Where you been?
On. First game.
Yeah, Jets got to get on to win.
Mom and Dad there.
Here's Gurriel. He fouls it off the first pitch, and the count's 0-1.
Strike 1. Gurriel with a line shot, but right at Wilmer Flores, who was at third base. Started the game at third. Not in the game any longer.
Here's the 0-1 now to Gurriel. Inside ball 1.
Off the inside. Tyrell Estrada came on in the 4th inning. Giants have had home runs from Donovan Solano, Wilmer Flores, and Lamont Wade Jr. Both Flores and Wade hit their home runs with a runner on. All the Giants
1-1 now to Gurriel.
home run.
Gurriel fouls it back, and the count is 1-2.
Giants have hit 154 home runs this year now, most in the National League, and 52 of them have been 2-run homers. They've had 20 3-run homers and 5 grand slams. 77 of their
1-2 now to Yuli Gurriel.
basically half of the home runs have had men on base.
Outside ball 2, and the count's even.
Off the outside, 2-2.
Little paralysis fastball out there. Wish we're not biting. Alex Wood pounding the knees right now. I mean, he'd love to get a ground ball that gets 2 outs. And his slider is one of his best ground ball pitches.
2-2 pitch now to Yuli Gurriel. Gurriel has a base hit. That's probably going to score the run. Brantley's coming home. He is going to be safe, and this game's tied at 5-5. Wow. Okay. This is.
The ball was hit extremely hard, but I thought maybe they'd had a shot for a double play.
Now, if he pockets it, I mean, it's an easy turn because of how
Andrew
hard
Bailey's going to come out and talk to Wood.
Bring out Andrew Bailey here. Calm down Alex Wood. He's run a little hot right now. And that walk after the home run has come back to haunt him.
And that ball was hit 105 miles an hour by Gurriel.
Got past Estrada. No doubt that Brantley was going to score there.
Down low enough. And with where they had played Lamont Wade Jr., he was pulled.
Wood will stay in the game to face Correa. I don't know how I feel about that.
Gurriel, rather, he's still hitting the ball away from the Giants' defense, and he's got a knack for doing that.
The Giants get some action going in their bullpen now.
First pitch to Correa.
Dangerous hitter. Correa comes up.
Swing and a miss. Counts 0-1.
Had a hard time in this series. Turning
Jay Jackson warming up in the Giants bullpen.
the run machine off once the Astros get it rolling. Jay Jackson starting to warm up now. Carlos Correa has flied out deep to left and been safe.
0-1 pitch to Correa. Correa grounds one to Crawford, who throws to first in this two-way. No one advances. This is probably going to be Wood's last inning.
Back in the second inning, this is a ball that was hit by Carlos Correa. Had it been hit in Houston, it would have been a home run. That ball was hit 344 feet.
So into the Crawford boxes.
And those are things that you think about.
So Kyle Tucker's up now for the Astros.
It's like, why didn't I save that for when I get home?
From here, they, by the way, go to Dodger Stadium.
First pitch to Tucker is fouled, and the count's 0-1.
Kyle Tucker, who has struck out and grounded out. He's got to get a new piece of wood. He picks up a shard of that bat. On one the count to Tucker. 2 runs in, it's 5-5. Wilmer Flores, we were wondering what had happened to Wilmer. Lower back tightness. Word for the Giants clubhouse.
Tucker to Solano, who throws to ref at first to end the inning.
But the Astros have tied the game. Ruff, Estrada, Crawford,
5-5 after 4.5. I'll be right back.
Wins
Came
12
back.
most in Major League managerial history. Managed the Giants, winning 140 games from 93 through 2002. And was the only manager in Major League history to take 5 different teams to the postseason. 3-time National League Manager of the Year with the Giants. Johnny B. Dusty Baker.
So he was Dylan Ruff. Greinke will stay in the game, and he throws a strike.
In Cooperstown at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. Darren Ruff takes a strike from Greinke with the first pitch curveball.
So he's the 0-1 to Ruff. Ruff fouls it off. Counts 0-2.
Ground ball over to Ron Lotus, the third base coach. 0-2 the count now. Tyrell Estrada is on deck. Giants 5, Astros 5. Giants had a 1-0 lead. The Astros had a 3-1 lead. The Giants tied it. And the Giants had a 5-3 lead. Now the Astros have tied it.
0-2 to Ruff. In the dirt, ball 1.
1-2. Slider in the dirt. Giants with home runs from Solano, Flores, and Wade. Houston with 2 home runs from Aledmys Diaz.
And here's the 1-2 pitch
1-2
to
count.
Ruff. Outside ball 2.
Down to the way, 2-2. By the way, the Giants on this road trip, they'll leave for Arizona after tomorrow's game. They've got 4 in Arizona and 3 in Milwaukee. Arizona put 5 players on the COVID injured list yesterday.
2-2 to Ruff. That's low
That's too
for
low.
ball
Now, we just
3.
saw
And the
that
count's full.
on the MLB Network that Milwaukee's had 2 positive tests in their clubhouse.
Wow.
One including former Giant Hunter Strickland.
3-2 pitch to Darren Ruff. Wind up in delivery. Ruff hits it deep left field. That is gone. It's 6-5. Oh my goodness. Wow. And the Giants get back ahead at 6-5. Darren Ruff solo shot. Let's go. Wow, okay, so that was another home run for the Giants. And they get the lead right back.
Well up into the bleachers. Steven Duggar
Coming up, Tyro Estrada who replaced Flores.
reacting to it.
Been 4 home runs today.
Curveball in the dirt. 1 ball and no
4
strikes.
home runs. And it's only the 5th inning. It's 6-5. Wow.
Darren Ruff, 386 feet.
Here's the 1-0 now to Estrada.
They've hit 4 home runs in 5 innings.
Estrada takes that side ball too.
So the long ball had been an issue for Greinke this year. He had allowed it.
So Darren Ruff gets the Giants the lead right back.
For about 1 for every 6 1/3, 6 2/3 innings. But he's given up 4 today.
2 to Estrada. It's a strike and the count's 2-1.
2-1 to Estrada. Tyro has shown some long ball thunder this year. He's hit 3 home runs.
Estrada's batting .323, 3 home runs, and 13 RBIs. There's a 2-1 pitch now. Estrada takes low for ball 3.
Call at the knees that time.
Yeah, he's walking off the mound looking at Fielded Cole or Brian Arnott, the plate umpire, as if to say, you've been calling that a strike all day long. I needed it. And he'd be right. That has been called a strike a lot.
And some lower than that.
3-1 to Estrada. That is a base hit to left field.
1 hop to Brantley.
It's 1 hop to Brantley, and it's a single for Tyro Estrada.
Well, inside Oracle Park, combine your fandom of the Giants with
It's a
admiration.
base hit, and now bring up Brandon Crawford. There's going to be a mound visit. I wouldn't be stunned if they get rid of Greinke here in this inning. Consider if they replace him.
Exclusive branded gifts, members
It was looking like a pitcher's duel in the first 2 innings. Became not a pitcher duel at all. 6-5 in the 5th.
Dusty Baker, he's got Phil Maton, just acquired yesterday, heating up in the bullpen.
Dusty Baker going to talk to Greinke.
And the day is over for.
And that's it for Greinke. So he goes 4 innings, gives up 6 earned runs. And he gives up 8 hits, 6 runs. And Maton will come to the game for the Astros.
Your trusted oil change, tune-up, and repair expert. 6-5 Giants, runner at first. We'll be back.
And there's going to be a pitching change. So something Maton. I think it's Phil Maton. There's something Maton coming in for the Astros. You have Phil Maton. Okay. So your Phil Maton will come in and replace Greinke. And we are back. So yep, Phil Maton's in.
Xfinity Mobile delivers fast nationwide 5G on the most reliable network. Save on your wireless bill with Xfinity Mobile.
You think they're talking strategy?
Oh, yeah.
Or what kind of a pitch that Ruff hit for the home run? Or
It's got to be all about the pitch selection. No, Mom is a savant. She knows pitching.
So Phil Maton, he has a 4.57 ERA. Some 41 in the third innings. He has 61 strikeouts, 20 walks. This will be his 39th appearance. He has a 2-0 record. He came from the Indians. Just got acquired by the Astros.
Righties and lefties hit them to about the same clip. So Zach Greinke back to the bench to look at the pitches that he gave up the home runs on. Not wasted any time doing a little analysis.
So Brandon Crawford's up for the Giants.
Brandon Crawford against
Maton will throw to first to try to pick off Estrada, but nothing's going on over there.
Since we last saw him, we saw another guy named Maton, his kid brother, Nick Maton, who made his major league debut against the Giants at shortstop with the Philadelphia Phillies when the Giants were in Philly a few months ago.
So the shift is to the right. The first pitch to Crawford. Crawford fouls it back and the count's 0-1.
Foul back behind the plate, 76 miles an hour.
You see a family that's got two sons in the big leagues. It tells me there's some spirited wiffle ball games going on in the backyard of their house. Greatest game ever invented. Wiffle ball.
Wiffle ball. Great game.
So now he is the 0-1 to Crawford. Fouls it back again. The count's 0-2.
Remember Ben McDonald? He was the #1 draft choice in the country. He was kind of Steven Strasburg at that time. Big Ben. He got signed by Baltimore. After his first big league season, a writer wanted to do a story with Ben, and he called his home. He was still living at the family farm in Louisiana. His mom answered. He said, "Yeah, I was a writer for the Baltimore Sun guy. I'd like to speak to Ben." He said, "Oh, he's outside playing wiffle ball right now with his friends."
Sorry, I'm not to interfere.
So now the 0-2 pitch to Crawford.
He's a little preoccupied at the moment.
High and inside for ball 1.
Wait a minute. I thought that's when you were a kid dreaming about the big leagues. He had made the big leagues in the offseason. What do you do in your spare time? Well, when he wasn't wrestling alligators,
Crawford had that 10 pitch at bat his last time up.
1-2 to
But at the end he walked.
Donovan Solano on deck. They've got the overshift out. Nobody at third base.
1-2 pitch to Crawford. He fouls it back.
Fights that one off.
And we'll stay at 1-2.
You're hitting off the left side against Maton, you're going to see a lot of movement that comes back into you. But he loves that cutter. He'll use that inside corner a lot with that pitch. But his curveball slider combination, he can wrap it around that outside corner like he tried to do.
Last of the fifth inning, 6-5 Giants.
So now here's the 1-2 to Crawford once again. He fouls it again. He stays alive.
The curveball, and Crawford keeps fouling him off. 1-2 the count.
Crawford's battling.
Blue Jays beat Kansas City 4-0 in their second game back at Rogers Center in Toronto. They've won 2 in a row since they got home for the first time in a couple of years.
So Maton will throw the first to try to pick up Estrada, but nothing going on over there.
Dodgers play tonight in Arizona, although really sort of this afternoon at 5:10 that game starts. Looks like it's going to be a bullpen game for the Dodgers. Mitch White is going to start the game against Merrill Kelly. And the Padres play at home against Colorado. All-star
1-2 pitch to Crawford. Check swing. He went into. That's a strikeout. There's one away.
After all those curves. What, he threw him on 5 straight curveballs, didn't he?
And then he elevates above the strike zone.
Coming up, Donovan Solano, who homered earlier.
Falls above the strike zone very often. And this time he just got completely surprised by him. And he was late on that fastball, too.
One out. Here is Donovan Solano. He homered to left in the second inning. A fly ball to right center his next time.
First pitch to Solano. Nope. They'll throw the first, but nothing on over there.
By Gurriel. Dodgers lost in extra innings last night. They couldn't get their runner home from second base in the 10th inning in Arizona. And then the D-backs came up, and they did. Game over. Dodgers are 1 win, 11 losses in extra inning games this year.
That's unbelievable.
First pitch to Solano. He fouls it back, and the count's 0-1.
0-1.
It really has been the difference in their season as you see the standings in the National League West.
And they changed it up last night. It was Kenley Jansen in the 8th inning. And Blake Trinan pitched the 9th inning.
0-1 to Solano.
0-1 to Solano.
Check swing.
No, he says.
He did not go, and the count's 1-1.
Don't tell Dave Roberts, though, that he said that was a check swing.
Let's take a look. Did he go? Oh, yes, he did.
Oh, he went there.
Cobra, 0 for 1.
Solano definitely went. Counts 1-1, though.
1-1 the count to Solano.
1-1 to Solano. Swing and a miss. Counts 1-2.
1-2. Steven Duggar on deck. The Astros, of course, this week added Kendall Graveman from Seattle, Rafael Montero from Seattle. Graveman had been the closer for the Mariners most recently. Montero opened the year as their closer. And then they also got on Wednesday Yimi Garcia, the Miami closer.
1-2 to Solano. That is a base hit to left center field.
And this one he jumped on.
So it's going to be first and second, 1 out now for the Giants, now bringing up Steven Duggar.
Now a word via WebEx by Cisco.
We need a part. Can you repeat that? That's better.
It's done with WebEx. The McLaren Formula One team is collaborating like never before. Introducing the WebEx Suite, driving hybrid work.
Giants 6, Astros 5. We're only in the 5th inning. Single to left.
So I'll bring up Steven Duggar.
Rounded out the third.
Here's the first pitch to Duggar. Duggar takes a strike straight down the middle, and the count's 0-1.
Had a pitch of lefties backwards, a lot of off-speed stuff, cutters. If he gets to a 2-strike count, then he goes up above the strike zone with a fastball.
Two men on, 1 man out. And
Duggar calls time.
That's a hit away from a big inning. The Astros do not have great arms in their outfield. The best one is in right field, and it's an average arm at best.
It's Kyle Tucker in right field.
0-1 to Duggar. What the hell is that swing? Counts 0-2.
Tried to check his swing at the last, but it was too late.
I think he's happy he didn't hit that thing, because if he does, he's hitting it off his foot.
I don't know why he swung at that.
Kurt Casale on deck. 2 strikes to count to Duggar. This is only the Giants have 6 runs, but it's only the second time they've had a hitter at the plate with a runner in scoring position in the game.
So here's the 0-2 now to Duggar.
Many runs.
That's in the dirt. A great block by Maldonado. The counts 1 and 2.
And he's saying that it hit him.
Duggar's saying that it hit him. It did look like it, kind of.
Is probably checking with the video room right now.
It is a reviewable play.
And the Giants say, we want it reviewed. He got hit in the foot.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Duggar got hit in the foot.
I mean, that's a game changer.
There's going to be bases loaded, 1 out, I think. Unless the umpires messed this call up.
Well,
looks like it hit him on the foot there.
Angles could be deceiving because that didn't look like it hit the top of his foot, but it might have.
Based on what we saw, I say it was 50-50.
Maybe it hit the shin, or maybe it hit part of his pant leg there. So the call on the field is that it did not hit him.
You did see the pants move a little bit, but I don't know if it was the ball that caught. Yeah, it did. The ball definitely caught the pants.
Yeah, that hit Duggar.
He's pretty confident he's going to get the base. He's walking down the first. It absolutely hit the pant leg. And that's confirmed in both views. So really, I don't know what's taking so long here.
Well, if they looked at him in the same order we looked at him, I could see where they're. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, no, not in this one. Oh, man. So, in New York, at the command center in Manhattan, where an umpire crew is.
They better call this hit by a pitch. He 100% got hit. 100% got hit. I don't know why it's taking so long. And he did.
Go to first.
And Duggar goes to first. Going to be bases loaded, 1 out for Kirk Casale.
Well, that's a huge break. Having done that in an 0-2 count. And the way the at-bat was going, it didn't look like Duggar was seeing Maton that well. So now they get a runner.
Casale's 2 for 2, actually.
I mentioned the bases are loaded, but a runner at third base with less than 2 outs. And Casale is having a great day. They're trying to cash in on it. Remember, a medium fly ball is going to be able to score. You've got good speed at third base with Tyro Estrada and not great arms in the outfield for the Astros.
A run is in on the home run by Darren Ruff earlier in the inning. Estrada
so for Casale, he's 2 for 2. First pitch to Casale. He takes strike 1. Pitcher spot on deck. Now I would assume they're going to pinch hit for Wood. If Casale doesn't turn into a double play, they would definitely pinch hit for Wood, I think.
Casale and Maton have never faced each other before in a big league game.
0-1 now to Casale. Fouls it. That's pitch way inside, and Casale fouled it off. And the count's 0-2.
Set that target away. No way you're going to cross target and set up one side of the plate.
So bases loaded and 1 out. The pinch hitter, I would assume, is going to be on deck. I don't think Wood's coming back.
2 strikes to count now. And Alex Dickerson has come out on deck for the
So
Giants.
Dickerson will come on the pinch hit.
Warming up in the Giants bullpen. The Astros have action going in their bullpen as well.
0-2 now to Casale. Call strike 3. Casale strikes on 3 pitches. Now bring up Dickerson. He's on Tony Mendoza. He says, come on, Giants. Yeah. Casale didn't help. He struck out 3. But Alex Dickerson is coming up, so Giants' last hope here this inning.
Try and fight it off to live to see another pitch.
So yeah, mound visit to Maton.
For Alex Wood and Brent Strom, the veteran Astros pitching coach, have to talk to Phil Maton about it.
So see what the Dickerson can do.
So Dickerson, who has great power, but he has been struggling.
A grand slam would blow this, would put this game, may put that game out of hand if Dickerson is a grand slam here. So, see what he can do, though. If he can draw a walk, that'll be great.
This is Maton's first outing as an Astro, and he doesn't show any signs of too much adrenaline.
So here's the first pitch to Alex Dickerson.
3 men on, 2 men out. Great opportunity for the Giants. Some RBIs out there to be had.
Outside ball one.
Outside.
Counts 1-0. Good take by Dickerson there.
Giants pinch hitters, number 1 in Major League Baseball with 9 home runs.
So Giants pinch hitters have 9 home runs, which is first in the MLB.
The group of pinch hitters.
And here's the 1-0 to Dickerson. Lamont Wade on deck.
Outside
Outside for ball 2. Counts 2-0.
Tried 2 wraparound breaker balls. Now it's Dickerson who's got count leverage here. Here's where you really rely on your scouting, because they can give you a predictability.
So now here's a 2-0 pitch to Dickerson.
This 2-0 count.
Fouls it back and counts 2-1.
right on the inside.
Fouled that back.
And really, a probability that you're going to trust is if a guy has a 75% probability of throwing a fastball.
So it'd be great if Dickerson walks here.
A speed and a location to look for.
Dickerson, who has hit 10 home runs for the year.
2-1 now to Dickerson. Come on.
Men on, 2 down.
He takes ball 3 and it's 3-1.
Fastball up and away.
I would assume Dickerson's going to have the take sign here. I don't think he's going to be going. Brooks Whaley warming up in Astros bullpen.
Is the lefty warming up in the Astros bullpen.
Come on, Dickerson.
Crowd comes alive here at Oracle Park. Big pitch.
3-1 to Dickerson. Straight down the middle, but fouled, and the count goes full.
Flat out challenge at 92 out over the plate. So maddening for Giants when you get power up there.
So Duggar at first, Solano at second, and Estrada at third.
The runners will be set free to take off with this one. Estrada at third, Solano at second, Duggar at first. Duggar with the great speed at first.
3-2 pitch now, Dickerson, come on.
There they go.
Delivery, foul back.
Fouls that one away.
So we'll keep on going. Dickerson stays alive.
92 above the belt out over the plate.
So the 3 runners get ready to go again. Nobody
3-2 to Dickerson, come on.
So already a
Walker,
big
wild
for
pitch would be
Estrada.
great.
There they go.
Check swing. He went? What?
They threw him the curveball.
How?
Not a strike,
He went?
but a swinging strike 3. And the Giants, 2 strikeouts in the base.
All right, well, he went, and that was the inning.
The home run by Ruff, the only run
So
they
6-5 after 5. Oh, my
6-5
God. This is...
as they go to the bullpen.
The Giants are going to the bullpen. Did Dickerson go there? That did not look like it. So we go to the 6th inning. Wow. Giants do not cash in with the bases loaded. So see the Giants put in from the bullpen. Yeah, we did need those runs. Let's hope the bullpen can have a bit of a better game than yesterday. They're not great yesterday.
Well, may the force be with you and every
CU comes
Giants
in.
fan on Saturday, August 14th for Star Wars Day. Special event ticket includes a Giants-themed Baby Yoda T-shirt. Orchid Park will be overwhelmed with Stormtroopers, Jedi, and Mandalorians during that evening game against the Colorado Rockies. So get your Star Wars Day special event tickets that include a T-shirt at sfgiants.com/special events.
Star Wars Day.
No,
I like
what's
those.
Campion? Is it Jackson? It's not saying it. It's going to be Jay Jackson, okay. So Jay Jackson will come in to pitch for the Giants.
When it's time for a change, think speedy. Oil change and auto service.
He had that grand slam yesterday.
And repair experts.
8th appearance for Jackson, who's been very good. 10 strikeouts in 6 2/3.
This is Jackson's 8th appearance. He has a 1.35 ERA. He'll face Martin Maldonado, Altuve, and Diaz, who homered twice. And Maldonado swings and misses. No, McCormick. Okay, never mind. Looked like Maldonado.
Let's come out on deck with the pitcher due up next.
The pitcher spot due up next now.
McCormick 0 for 2 in the game.
0-1 now to McCormick. He fouls it to the left, and the count will stay. We'll go to 0-2.
Well, let's take a look at the check swing for Alex Dickerson. And ended it for the Giants. Take a look from the side. This will be the telling.
Oh yeah, he went.
Yeah, yes he did. We weren't quite sure looking at it from our angle, but
0-2 now to McCormick.
The third base umpire got it right.
McCormick pops it up to shallow right field.
Way up there.
Yastrzemski coming in, and he makes the catch. There's one away. Be great if the Giants can throw a quick, scoreless inning. That'll be exactly what the Giants need.
Appeal play. He's the corner umpire whose call it is on the appeal. What he's looking for is the barrel into the bat. If he sees the barrel into the bat facing him, then he feels like the bat went through the zone and should be ruled a swing.
Pretty simple way to do it. I mean, there's no scientific definition in the rule book, but
there's no.
So Robo Garcia will come to pinch it for the pitcher spot.
It's either a swing or it isn't. And they did when Sandy Alderson was in charge of the umpires.
Here's the first pitch to Garcia.
As Robel Garcia stands in.
Swing and a miss. Counts 0-1.
They came up with the determining factor for the umpires to determine whether it was a swing or no swing was, did the hitter attempt to strike the ball?
That's got a lot of gray. A lot of gray.
0-1.
Thanks, Sandy.
Low and outside, ball 1.
Not even in the slightest. Because, guys start to swing, and as soon as they stop the swing, they're no longer attempting to strike the ball. Right? So, what does that mean? When he started the swing, he wasn't attempting to, which would mean
1-1 now to Garcia. He fouls it off, and the counts 1-2.
That should be ruled a swing. So,
every year in the offseason, I always read the rule book. I mean, just refresh, learn. You always learn something new. Always. You can read it 100 days in a row, and you'd learn something new every time you read it. There's so much umpire's discretion, so much gray area in that book. It makes you smile.
Umpires have a much larger rule book than the one they give us.
1-2 to Garcia, outside ball 2.
2-2 the count now to the pinch hitter, Robel Garcia.
Jackson trying to backdoor that outside corner with a breaking ball.
There used to be an umpire, Jim Evans, and he sold a version
He was
of
a
that
2-2 pitch.
umpire's special rule book.
That is
Stays alive.
fouled, and he stays alive.
2-2 the count to him. And so I bought it. I thought, well, that's what I need. I want all the inside, not just the regular rule book. I want all the case book and all the details. So he sent it to me. It was in a loose leaf, and it was like 700 pages long. And I I don't think I ever quite made my way all the way through it.
No, it's tough to do.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's 2 away. That's Jackson's first strikeout.
And throws him out.
I'll bring up Martin Maldonado.
Blake Taylor, a left-hander, is now warming up in the Astros bullpen.
So Blake Taylor is warming up in the Astros bullpen. Maldonado was 0-for-2. He struck out and popped out.
In the second, the Astros got 3 in the third for a 3-1 lead. Giants tied it in the third. The Giants went back ahead in the fourth.
First pitch to Maldonado.
The Astros tied it in the 5th inning.
Maldonado hits it deep left field. And this game is tied again. Wow. 6-6. Martin Maldonado goes deep.
Has been touched up for a home run, and that was a long one.
Wow. Okay, so this game's tied once again. Wow. Okay. Maldonado crushed it to left in the 6-6 now. This has been a crazy game. I bring up Jose Altuve. Crazy game.
There's the hang and there's the bang.
That's the 7th home run of the game in the top of the 6th. Oh my goodness. 7 home runs in 5 2/3 innings. First pitch to Altuve.
The distance on that one.
Way outside ball 1.
Altuve, the guy who hit the grand slam against Jackson last night.
It always looks perfect when a guy hits a home run. Always. It's never ugly.
1-on pitch now to Altuve. Swing and a miss, counts 1-1.
Much better break on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Altuve has 1 hit in 3 at bats. He drove one deep into right center, but that's the wrong place in this ballpark. Although I wondered, as he has caught it, how far that might have gone.
So he has the 1-1 now to Altuve. He fouls it off, and the count's 1-2.
He hit it out in the direction of the 415 side here. Six to 6 in the 6th. There have been 7 home runs in this game. 4 by the Giants, and the Astros have hit 3 of their own.
So now he was the 1-2 to Altuve. Altuve hits one to left. Wade coming in. He makes the catch, but the Astros get 1 and tie the game. Wade Yastrzemski-Ruff will be due up. I'll be right back.
Houston Astros concludes tomorrow.
Okay, I'm back.
With a 105 first pitch, first 20,000
Be the
fans.
top of the order due up for the
Tomorrow's
Giants.
game will receive a special Topps baseball card as part of the National Baseball Card Day. Get ticket at sfgiants.com/promotions. All right.
Fabulous sun-filled day here in San Francisco. And another pitching change for the Astros.
So Blake Taylor will come to the game for the Astros.
Auto service, your trusted oil change, tune-up, and repair experts.
Blake Taylor, the left-hander, come on for the 30th time this year, 2-2 with a 3.42 ERA, over a strikeout an inning. He's a hard thrower. You'll see mid to high.
So Blake Taylor comes in for Houston.
Hard slider. And pretty much two-pitch go get him.
Austin Slater will pinch hit for Lamont Wade because it's a lefty on the mound. Swing and a miss, counts 0-1.
Austin Slater, the pinch hitter for Lamont Wade Jr. with the lefty in the game now. Slater been swinging the bat pretty well here this week. An RBI single last night.
0-1 now to Slater.
6-6.
High ball
In
one.
the sixth. 1-1 to count.
Here's the 1-1 to Slater. Slater fouls it back and the count's 1-2.
1-2. Yastrzemski on deck. Ruff due up third. Giants have some action going in their bullpen once again.
Dominic Leone will open up in the Giants
Dominic
bullpen.
Leone getting ready, most likely for the seventh inning.
Here's the 1-2 to Slater. Way high for ball two, and the count goes even.
2-2 the count to Austin Slater. Giants have 6 runs on 9 hits, but 4 of their 9 hits have been home runs. 6 runs, 7 hits for the Astros, and 3 of their hits home runs.
2-2 Slater is inside ball 3.
Up and in. Full count now.
So the count's 3-2 to Slater. Here's the windup in delivery. And outside ball 4, and Austin Slater walks.
Nice at that. Down that count. 1-2. That last pitch was not an easy take. It was off the plate by about 4 inches.
Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 2 today.
Ball there from Slater. They got a leadoff runner on.
Yastrzemski's 0 for 2. He struck out, walked. Struck out, walked.
A lot of room out in left center.
Carroll thought at first was to Slater, but nothing going on over there.
Leading base stealer. He's stolen 9 times this year in 11 attempts. Giants as a team had 43 steals and have only been thrown out 9 times. And it's been a long time since the Giant got thrown out trying to steal.
Here's the first pitch to Yaz. Yaz takes one low for ball 1. Hence 1-0 now.
Slater, he kind of flinching back toward first as that pitch came to the plate.
Here's the 1-0 now to Yastrzemski.
1 ball, no strikes.
Yastrzemski double play ball. Out and out double play. Mike Yastrzemski has been just terrible lately. It's a double play. Mike Yastrzemski has been awful.
I'm impressed with how easily he turned this play.
Terrible. Oh my God. Grounds into a double play.
Right over the head, a perfect strike to Correa, who gets it back over to him. with something on it.
I'll bring up
Steps
Darren
right
Ruff.
in, a high release, and they just do get Yastrzemski. Doesn't happen very often to Yastrzemski. He's got good speed.
Here's the first pitch to
Only the
Darren Ruff.
third time all year that Yaz has
That's a
batted
called
into
strike, and
double
the
play.
count's 0-1.
And a called strike to Darren Ruff, who launched one into the bleachers in left, leading off the fifth inning. 6-6, 2 down.
0-1 pitch now to Ruff. Inside ball one.
Houston's got more action in its bullpen now. Right-hander.
Tyro Estrada on deck.
Getting ready for the Giants. We assume coming on in the seventh. A lot of big hitters.
Here's the 1-1 to Ruff. Ruff, that is a base hit to left field. So Darren Ruff is on us a 2-out base hit for the Giants, and now bring up Tyro Estrada.
That was a nice cutter at 95. Just off the
Seems like
inside
whoever
corner.
comes in, it doesn't matter who it is, they always get at least one hit or one run in this game.
Up in the bullpen, and Dusty Baker's going to come out.
And there's gonna be a mound visit.
So Javier,
You're gonna go talk to Taylor.
they will be coming into this game now with the right-hander hitting Estrada at the plate.
So it's gonna be a pitching change.
Runner at first, 2 down in the sixth. 6-6.
Javier will come to the game. So Javier or something. Chris. So I'll be just Christian Javier will come in. And there's a pitching change, commercial break. So this has been a hitting. This has not been a pitcher's duel. This whole series has just been offense. So Javier will come in to face Tyro Estrada, who is 1-for-1.
We'll take the Giants on to go this season and stream the games on NBCSportsBayArea.com and the MyTeams app. Brought to you by your NorCal Honda dealers.
6-6. Giants and Astros.
So Giants have 10 runs on 6 hits. 6 runs on 10 hits. Astros have 6 runs on 7 hits. Javier comes in. He has a 2.91 ERA. This is his 24th appearance. He has a 3-1 record. He has 95 strikeouts and 39 walks.
Starts. And he's exactly as you say, John, a swingman in that he can't start a pitch effectively out of the bullpen. He's a 4-pitch guy. Mid to high 90s fastball, curveball, slider, changeup guy. With a real good slider. Probably his best.
So Tyro Estrada will replace Wilmer Flores.
Specialty pitch.
You come in to hit.
Tyro Estrada to lead off against him. He's had 95 strikeouts in those 77 innings. But he's also walked 39 and hit 3, so he can be wild. Real tough to hit, only 44.
Here's the first pitch to Estrada.
But he has been susceptible to the long ball.
Estrada fouls it back, and the count will go to 0-1.
But back to the screen. Estrada got a base hit in his first at bat of the game in the 5th inning. He came in when Donovan Solano was removed from the game in the 5th inning with lower back.
Wilmer Flores.
27,324, the paying crowd today at Oracle Park.
0-1. The Estradas fell back again. The count's 0-2.
And it's 0-2. It's not Solano. Solano's in the game. He's doing fine. Feels great. Looks great. Wilmer Flores is the one who came out with the lower back tightness, and Estrada came in. I beg your pardon.
Brandon Crawford on deck. The first pitch to Estrada. Estrada, base hit to left center field.
Ruff is going to keep on going.
Ruff is going to third. He's going to be safe there in his first and third, 2 outs for the Giants. And Brandon Crawford will come up to hit.
Well, Estrada's 2 for 2 since
Estrada's 2 for 2 with 2 singles.
2 consecutive 2-out hits here for the Giants.
Boy,
The Giants have not gone inning without scoring a run since the first inning.
A 93-mile-an-hour fastball went right
They've
down
scored
the
a
line.
run
This is
in
an
each
0-2
inning except for the
count.
first.
So Estrada is getting short, going back up the middle.
Crawford is 0 for 2 today.
Does something with it. Once again, the Giants have an advantage here.
11 hits in the game for the Giants. Here's Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. The Giants' leading RBI man so far this year. Leading home run hitter. And they have the overshift on for him. Nobody at shortstop except
Here's the first pitch to
umpire
Crawford.
Blakeney.
That is just foul. Oh,
Bummer, dude.
it's just foul.
Yeah, he was definitely swinging at something he was looking for.
If that was fair, that would have scored. That would have definitely scored Ruff.
393 with runners in score position, 2 out. This is his specialty. Has been all year.
Ruff at third, Estrada at first.
So now here's the 0-1 to
Second
Crawford.
baseman Altuve is 40 feet into the outfield against Crawford toward the right field line.
Crawford, base hit to right center. Ruff scores. It's 7-6. Estrada goes to third. Let's go, Brandon Crawford with the RBI single to give the Giants the lead.
Next pitch, another line drive.
Let's
That was
go.
7-6 Giants.
He has just been so good in this situation. 17 RBIs now with runners in score position, 2 outs. 94-mile-an-hour. He just changed the grip on a little two-seam movement. Crawford
Let's
got
go, Brandon Crawford. The Giants' leading RBI man does it again.
Darren Ruff, who got the 2-out single.
So Donovan Solano's up.
Single, and that's been turned into a run on subsequent hits by Estrada and then Crawford. Now Solano trying to do the same.
So it's first and third, 2 outs for Donovan Solano. Estrada on third, and Crawford at first. First pitch, Solano swings and misses.
that slider we're talking
Count is
about.
0-1.
Good pitch to right-handers. I think he just did Solano a favor showing him that pitch on the first pitch. Because that's his strikeout pitch.
Solano lasted a homer for the Giants' first run.
So now here's the 0-1 to Solano.
The second inning. There goes
Crawford's going, and Crawford, that's a called strike, but Crawford steals second. So a base hit will probably score 2 runs.
No middle infielder even broke to second base.
It's Crawford's 8th steal of the year.
Runners are in scoring position.
And lots of middle infielders. I mean, that's a surprise.
There's no one at second, so Crawford just got there.
One ball game. Now you got 2 runners in scoring position.
So a base hit could
Come
make
on,
this
Solano.
a 3-run game. But Solano's behind to the count, 0-2, and he's seen a couple of those sliders from Javier.
Here's the 0-2. Solano
Fastball,
fouls it,
95.
and the count will stay at 0-2.
Down the right field line into the seats. Steven Duggar on deck.
So Duggar on deck.
Have been able to get the hit machine going today. 12 hits in the game for the Giants. And this is the 3rd inning where they've had 3 hits in the same inning. And that's coming on a day where they've hit 4 home runs.
So now here's the 0-2 pitch to Solano. In the dirt, and a good block by Maldonado, and the count is 1-2.
Good take. But remember when he saw it on the first pitch. Makes it a little easier to take it once you've seen it.
One, two, Solano.
And again, he took it.
He took it, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
I mean, those are good pitches.
Great take by Solano there.
All right, he's thrown that 2 straight times. Does he throw it again?
Yeah, they may go up above the strike zone. It's another good pitch for him with the fastball.
Come on.
So it's the
Just need a base hit here. Just need a base hit.
confidence in that slider.
A wild pitch would be
Surprised to
great.
see it again.
A wild pitch would be great here. 3-2 now to Solano. No, I mean 2-2 to Solano.
Again.
Now it's 3-2 in the counts. Let's go.
Donovan took all
Now it's a
3 of them.
3-2 count.
3-2. There's Duggar, the left-handed
Steven
hitter,
Duggar on deck.
Javier studying his little card out there.
I mean, he's got a base to play with here. I mean, he could still go out of the strike zone with that slider again.
Come on.
Doesn't have to throw a strike.
Solano's been swinging the bat really well in this series. He's had 4 hits, including a couple of extra base hits in the first 2 games of the series. Full count to him. Estrada at third, Crawford at second. They're both off and running at the crack of the bat here with 2 down.
3-2 now to Solano. Swing and a
Another
miss.
slider, and this one foul tipped.
That ends the inning, but the Giants get 1. And after 6, it's 7-6 after 6 innings. Oh my God.
In the 7th.
And I'll be right back for the start of the 7th inning. Be right back for that. Diaz, Brantley, and Gurriel will be due up. Diaz has 2 home runs today.
Toyota through 6.
Okay, I'm back here. So Dominic Leone will come in to pitch for the Giants.
7-6. It has been an amazing day. We've seen 7 home runs at this ball.
Giants got 1 run in the second, 2 runs in the third and fourth, and 1 run in the fifth and sixth. The only inning they have not gotten a run in was the first, and each team did not get a run then.
Home run game. He's got a pair. And we go to the top of the 7th, 7-6 Giants. A new pitcher now for the Giants. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your trusted oil change tune-up and repair experts. It's going to be Dominic Leone who comes into this game. His 25th time this year, 2-1 on the year with a 1.54 ERA. 7-6 Giants, top of the 7th. And once again, my pal and my partner, Dave Fleming.
What word did you use? Spirited?
It has been a spirited game.
Oh, my goodness. Back and forth, the 2 teams with the best records in Major League Baseball and just throwing.
So Dominic Leone comes in. Here's the first pitch to Diaz. He takes one in the dirt for ball 1.
Spiked it in the dirt. Slater stays
Austin
in.
Slater will go on the left and replace Wade.
And it's a long way, this game, for being over.
So Diaz homered twice. 1-0 now to Diaz. Swing and a miss. Counts 1-1.
Fastball, 1-1.
Well, let me
Giants need just one scoreless inning.
He's loving hitting in this ballpark.
He had 3 home runs all year before this series. He's hit 3 in 2 days.
So Diaz had 3 home runs for the series, and he has 3
Yeah,
in
you get the
4
best
at
part, you
bats.
think you're gonna do it again.
Wow. 1-1 now to Diaz.
Powerful confidence.
Low for ball 2.
Cutter, low, 2-1.
Counts 2-1 now.
Well, we know against Houston that the Giants are going to have to earn this. But back ahead, they do have it set up. They got Leon, they got Rogers, they got McGee.
Leon Rogers McGee. 2-1 now to Diaz. That's a called strike, and the count's 2-2. That was really low, but it was a called strike.
The knees outside corner. When you get that pitch, now you can throw it out again a little bit off the plate.
We need a
Go
scoreless
above the
inning here.
hands with the
A
fastball in.
scoreless inning. 2-2 now to Diaz. Diaz lines it foul.
Or you could hang a
Count stays at 2-2.
That's probably not the number one plan.
Let's take a look at the home run balls. This one, a little breaking ball, middle end off Alex Wood. And into the 5th inning, he gets a fastball, and Wood knew it. Wood didn't make many mistakes today. He pitched very well, but that last location was
2-2 pitch now
that's the
to
one you wanted to throw
Diaz.
it to.
2-2.
Foul back.
Just got a piece of much better slider there.
That's the thing with Leon. I mean, he's got the fastball, cutter, and a slider, and they're all different speeds. And you saw his slowest speed, that last slider, but again, in a perfect location. Straight away, pretty much, by today's standards. That's how the Giants choose to.
Come on. Please get Diaz out. 2-2 now to Diaz.
2-2.
Diaz fouls it back again. The count stays at 2-2.
Leon reaching back, and Diaz fouled it straight back.
Please get Diaz out.
He's on it.
2-2 now to Vladimir Diaz.
When he's played, he's put up big numbers. 2-2.
Diaz grounds it to Crawford at short. Crawford throws to Ruff at first, and that's the first out. Giants finally get Diaz out. They finally get Diaz out. There's one away.
I'll say. The guy that locked in, I mean, he just does not make
Here's
it.
Michael
You won't
Brantley.
allow a pitcher to feel comfortable. So the way he
Giants really need a scoreless inning here.
balance through his swings. So that's a big out.
And if it says 7-6 of Rogers and McGee.
Base all 3 times, although one time was on an error, so he is 1 for 2. A single, a walk. He scored 2 of the 6 Astros runs.
Here's the first pitch to Brantley. Brantley grounds it to Solano in the shift. Spins, throws, got him! What a play by Solano on this 2-away. What a play by Donovan Solano.
I didn't think he had a chance twice. I didn't think he had a chance to get it. I didn't think he had a chance to get off a throw.
What a play.
Right there, using every bit of that little second baseman's glove, and then a
Nobody up
flip.
Yuli Gurriel.
And let's Ruff do the rest. I mean, I bet this is a base hit all the way. Just a nice display of good hands.
Great play, Donovan Solano.
Here's the first pitch to Yuli Gurriel.
When Brantley was up earlier in the game, that was costly.
That's low for ball 1.
That was a heck of a play. Yuli Gurriel has hit the ball hard every time up today.
The 1-0 now. Gurriel fouls it back, and the count's 1-1. It is the top of the 7th inning.
Tony Watson,
Top of the 7th inning.
acquired from the Angels at the trade deadline. And he looks great.
So Tony Watson is warming up instead of Tyler Rogers. I don't know if this is the best spot to put Watson in, but Gurriel grounds it to Estrada at third. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Dominic Leone. That's exactly what the Giants needed. 7-6 after 6.5.
Giants lead by a run.
7th inning stretch time.
Stream.
All right, time for the play of
Okay, we're back here.
California Fortitude, Lamont Wade Jr. home run on Zach Greinke.
So it'll be Duggar, Casale, and then the pitcher spot due up for the Giants this inning.
And splash right into McDuffie Cove. Nice going, Em. I want to have dinner with the Wade family tonight.
You know, there's been 89 splash home runs by a Giant in the history of this ballpark. I do believe that's the first one that anybody's ever hit right over the head of his mom.
Yeah, I think that is absolutely blazing a trail there.
That's unbelievable.
To put down
How
this.
smart is mom for going out there to pick that spot to watch?
So Javier will stay in the game for the Astros.
I think we all knew
And
it.
Steven Duggar will be up.
That was a huge moment in this game. It has been so back and forth this game. Crazy. Giants have the 7-6 lead. They've had 7
Here's the
home
first
runs
pitch to
combined
Steven
between the
Duggar.
two teams. Javier
Duggar takes
stays
high
in.
for ball
Duggar
1.
Takes high, ball 1. Here in the bottom of the 7th, the Giants would take whatever extra they could get against this powerful Houston team.
1-0 is high and outside for ball 2.
4-5 for the late innings. Tyler Rogers is going to get loose in the Giants bullpen.
It's going to be Tyler
It's always
Rogers.
a good idea when you're playing a good offense. And the Astros offense scored more runs this year than anybody else in the big leagues.
2-0 pitch now to Duggar. That is hit, and that is a base hit to right field. A leadoff single for Steven Duggar, and that'll bring up Kirk Casale. A leadoff single for Steven Duggar.
Let's take a look at the T-Mobile coverage cam. Here in this ballpark, it's the splash cam. Splash cam located all on top of the right field foul pole, and it gives you great shots of the field, the dugout, and all the actions of McCovey Cove.
And the Bay Bridge, and
Coke bottle and the glove. And the
So Buster is available, so they can pinch hit Posey if they want to when the pitcher spot comes up.
What a great day to be out on the water. What a great day to be here. Casale stands in. Duggar with
The
his
first
speed
pitch to
first.
Casale. They'll throw to first, but nothing going on over there.
Talking about adding on. Giants have had chances these last 2 innings. A couple real big spots. Left them loaded in the 5th. In the 6th, they left 2 runners in scoring position. Now, in both of those innings, they also scored.
First pitch to Casale.
So it's not
Inside
like
for
they came
ball
up
1.
Totally empty-handed. Ball 1 to Casale.
Hey, Jeff Bagwell's here.
He's been doing some weightlifting. Not that Jeff ever needed.
So now he goes to 1-0, and Javier will step off the bag.
Jeff Bagwell, Hall of Famer.
He was fun to watch.
He was a Giants tormentor for a while.
Oh, man.
Now, it wasn't just the Giants.
So now the 1-0 to Casale. That is
Ball.
low for ball 2.
It is true how sometimes these guys we circle as guys who really, really did a lot of damage against the Giants. Like
So it counts
Washington,
2-0 now
Like
to
Max
Casale.
Muncy, like Jeff Bagwell.
Duggar's on
But here's
first,
the common denominator.
and nobody outs.
A lot of those guys are pretty dang good.
Yes, they are.
Here's the pitch. Casale, deep left field, but it is
A little too quick.
foul. And it counts 2-1.
A lot of loud contact coming off his bat these days. Fair, foul, everything he's hitting has been right there in the sweet spot.
We've told the story many times, but he took a little breather, got healthier, changed the bat, got a little different feel with his actual bat, and we've heard a lot of that loud contact since. It's been weeks and weeks now.
So here's a 2-1 pitch.
Spot due up next.
Javier thought of first again, but nothing going on over there.
Vossler's come into the on-deck circle.
So Jason Voss will pinch it. Okay.
Jason.
2-1 to Casale. Swing and a miss. Counts 2-2.
It's a real slower breaking ball. 2-2.
That was an 80-mile-per-hour slider thrown by Javier.
Just a little floater, had him way out front.
It is almost like the change of speeds for that breaking ball is as big of a factor as the break.
Now the 2-2 pitch to Casale.
Straight changeup, but he's got one.
2-2.
Casale
Do that again.
fouls it, and the count is
Difference in
stays at
velocity
2-2.
between breaking ball and
Casale
fastball.
fouled that to the right.
It makes it so effective.
So the pitcher spot on deck, which Jason Voss will go pinch hit for.
Phil Maton, we saw him out of the bullpen earlier in the game. He had kind of a similar discrepancy.
So now the 2-2
Now
pitch
he's
to
having a long
Casale.
battle here, 2-2, but first-
Javier thought of first again, but still nothing going on.
Steven Duggar's become a better base stealer. 6 steals in 6 tries. He doesn't go a lot. The Giants don't try to steal a ton of bases.
So here's another 2-2 pitch to Kurt Casale. This is the third 2-2 pitch.
Got a cannon behind the plate.
Crawford stole one earlier in the game. Now
Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and there's one away. I'll bring up Jason
That's the
Vossler,
first out here.
who's pinch hitting for the pitcher spot.
Just reach back and below. And right now, the way that Casale's been swinging the bat, he hasn't missed many fastballs, and that one was by him. Good pitch.
Vossler seems to bang 186 with 3 homers and 9 RBIs.
Will come up as the pinch hitter here.
So he can get his 10th or 11th RBI.
Maldonado's going to pay a visit to the mound. This is, I mean,
It's going to be a mound
we've seen
visit.
this. They're not the only team. Just automatic. If a pinch hitter comes up, we get a meeting on the mound.
But I don't understand. I mean, he's got the card in his pocket. I mean, every player's listed there. I mean, he's been in the game to the point where everybody knows to set a sign if there's a runner going to be on site.
There's a mound visit.
That's what they're talking about.
You had a catcher who, Martin Maldonado's just got a sterling reputation as a game planner, game caller, handler of the pitching staff.
So tomorrow's pitching matchup will be Luis Garcia versus Logan Webb.
Well,
Tomorrow's
he
pitching
knows what he's
matchup.
doing. But they want to talk it over face to face.
Here's the first pitch to Jason Vossler.
You got mound visits, you might as well use them.
It's almost like that's the philosophy.
That's a called strike on the outside corner, and the count's 0-1. There's a knuckle curveball.
Astros have a couple pitchers, it looks to me like, warming up in the bullpen.
So now here's the 0-1 to Vossler.
Vossler is the pinch hitter.
That's outside ball one.
There's a changeup.
Yeah, kind of softball. First pitch backdoor breaking ball, then a changeup to follow.
So Garcia and Rayleigh are in the actual bullpen.
Yimi Garcia.
Yeah, one of the new Astros, Yimi Garcia.
And Rayleigh, the left-hander, Brooks Rayleigh.
Who's appealing his suspension.
He was the 1-1 to Vossler. Vossler fouls it back and the count's 1-2.
We've seen teams. That was a fastball. We've seen teams pretty relentless here lately with the softer stuff, the breaking stuff against Vossler.
So there's the 1-2 to Jason Vossler.
1-2.
That's high and outside for ball 2, and the count's even. What's going on, Brandon Floyd on Faithful?
Finish them off upstairs with gas. You can see the idea that they had. Vossler has done some damage this year in the 2-strike count.
Come on, Vossler. 2-2 pitch now to Vossler.
Breaking ball.
Vossler somehow got a piece of that, and the count stays at 2-2.
Wasn't a big piece, but it made a noise.
I heard it. Giants have Slater on deck. The only player left now on the
Good
Giants
smash,
bench after
like
using
everybody.
Buster. Here's Buster. Wilmer Flores left the game with some low back tightness. Tyro Estrada took over for him. That was much earlier in the game.
So there's a 2-2 pitch
Slater,
again to
Dickerson,
Vossler.
And now Vossler as pinch hitters. 2-2.
Vossler pops it up, but it will go foul. Count stays at 2-2.
It's a good pitch. They just got through filling that off-speed pitch on that inside corner here. They ran 93 up there right at the knees. Just a little bit off the inside.
So Vossler and Javier are having a battle here.
Taking advantage of the 2-strike count. Nice pitch.
Here's another 2-2 pitch.
Javier.
Swing and a missed strike 3. There's 2 away, and Vossler strikes out swinging, and that'll bring up Lamont Wade. No, Austin Slater, who came in for Lamont Wade.
No, they go back again to soft stuff. They had a 2-2 count. They had a chance to go out of the strike zone. And Vossler could not lay off.
He's going to have to put some work in to cover that hole up because it's amazing at this level how teams find a weakness and they just are relentless.
It's all about adjustments. Once they find a hole, you better figure out a way to.
He used the first pitch to Slater. Slater takes that, and the count's 0-1.
I mean, we watched Steven Duggar. I mean, they exposed him on the inside corner, and it took him almost 2 years to be able to fix it. And now he has, and now he's back in the big leagues doing well. But if they find a weakness, they are just going to wear it out. And if you can't adjust, you're gone.
Come on, Slater. We just get one run this inning. Come on.
Vossler's at bats earlier in the year were really good ones, and now he's just seeing so much of that stuff.
So Javier has thrown 1 inning.
First, he led off his inning with a single. He stayed there the whole time. Slater.
So now here's the 0-1 to Slater. Javier threw the first, but nothing going on over there.
Attention to it. Last time the Giants got caught stealing, any Giant got caught stealing, was almost 50 games ago, early June.
That's amazing.
Last time Giants caught stealing was 50 games ago. That's crazy.
They picked their spots well, the Giants do.
Here's the 0-1 to Slater. Check swing. He held off, and the count's 1-1.
That's the beauty of strike one, though. It gives you 2 shots to go to locations like Javier just went to. Pitcher's locations. Hard to do a whole lot with that location.
So now here's the 1-1 pitch to Austin Slater. Come on, Slater. He takes strike 2, and the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes.
And it's just a mixture of speed.
That's a nice slider.
Hard stuff, soft stuff, hard stuff. Back and forth. the guy's able to throw all his pitches over and give you that hard stuff, soft stuff variant. It's very difficult to time your lower body to it.
See why he's
1-2
been
pitch
tough
to
hit. 44
Slater.
hits allowed in 77 innings before
Javier throw the first again. This time they almost got Duggar,
Well, you can see why.
but he's safe. They almost got him, though.
I mean, Javier's minor league numbers are amazing. He had 300 mid-50s innings pitched and over 500 strikeouts. 2.22 ERA in his lifetime career down there. That's
1-2 pitch to
big
Slater.
numbers.
1-2.
Way outside, ball two.
Not close.
Counts even now. Real One JC says, let's go Astros. It's been a battle today. It's been a great game today. It's been a great game. I think Astros are the best team in the American League. So, it's been a great game today.
And really, that's how the game went last night. The Astros ended up winning last night.
Here's a
Giants
2-2
grinded
pitch
it
now
out all
to
the way the
Slater.
end, even though they were down.
Swing and a miss, strike through the end of the inning. Giants don't get a run for the first time since the first inning. And after 7, it's 7-6.
Big hitters coming up. 1 run, Giants lead.
So we're in a commercial break, going to the top half of the 8th, and Tyler Rogers will most likely come in. Tyler Rogers will come in, the setup man. I would assume it's going to be Rogers, because he was warming up in the bullpen. But Watson was warming up earlier, so. It's going to be Correa, Tucker, and McCormick do it for the Astros. Carlos Correa. Yep, Tyler Rogers will come in. Okay. So Tyler Rogers is coming into the game. Let's hope Tyler Rogers has a good outing. And if the Astros don't get any out, then Jake McGee's coming in 100%.
Laura Britt here in the NBC Sports Bay Area newsroom via WebEx by Cisco. Join me and Randy Wynn for Giants Postgame Live. We'll be taking a look back at all of the home runs matched in this afternoon's game. Plus, Carlos Ramirez will be joining us to give us all the details you need to know about Chris Bryant and Therese Vignal. Then help us celebrate Gabe Kapler's 46th birthday today, guys.
All right, thanks, Laura. It is the manager's birthday, and he wants a win. That's what he wants for his birthday.
That's all he wants.
Pitching change coming.
If Tyler Rogers comes in, he has a 1.88 ERA. This is 49th appearance. He has a 2-1 record. He has 11 saves.
Tyler Rogers against Carlos Correa and the
He has
Astros.
30 strikeouts and 9 walks. First pitch of Correa is inside for ball 1.
Well, we always figure Tyler's got a little bit of an edge when he faces a team that doesn't get to see him very much.
Swing and a miss, counts 1-1.
But the Astros aren't just any normal team.
Seasoned veterans. But even at that, the first time you see a...
Here's the 1-1 to Correa. Correa fouls it back and it counts 1-2.
And not of that, but he's so far under this.
Yep, hopefully Rogers can knock it up a run.
Average fastball in big leagues over 90.
Hopefully Rogers and McGee, if it stays like this, McGee comes in. Hopefully we can win this game here.
Below that for the most part.
1-2 now to Correa. Check. That is called strike 3. 1 away, and that's Rogers' first strikeout. pitch by Rogers there. Let's go.
And he sticks it right in the outside corner. Casale just holds it right there with a little tug to the strike zone, and they get the call.
Beautiful pitch. Now Kyle Tucker.
So Kyle Tucker's in now.
Home runs.
First pitch, Tucker's outside, ball one.
Outside corner to the lefty.
That's significant that pitch because it was about 4 pitches off the plate away. They got the strike.
Tucker's 0 for 3. He struck out and grounded out. 0-1 to Tucker. Tucker fouls it off and the count's 0-2. Oh no, that first pitch was a strike, so the count's 0-1. Well, it was 0-1, now it's 0-2.
Got away with it.
So McCormick is on deck. Chaz McCormick.
Center fielder on deck.
Now the 0-2.
0-2. Tucker.
Check swing. He went! And there's 2 away. And that's Rogers' second strikeout of the inning. Let's go.
Perfect pitch.
He didn't go there as a called strike through. Let's go, Rogers.
Tyler Rogers is working on his strikeout rate. He struck out 3 against the Dodgers his last outing.
So here's Chaz McCormick. McCormick grounds it foul, and the count's 0-1. This would be huge if we win today. Because the Astros are a great team. I'll be happy if we take this one game.
He's really got his snap back. And when he gets his snap on his release back, he gets late finish on all of his pitches.
0-1 now to McCormick. McCormick to right field. Yastrzemski is there. Let's go. 1-2-3 inning for Rogers. Yastrzemski, Ruff, Estrada do up 2 straight scoreless innings, and Giants are 1 inning away from winning this game. Let's go. Let's go, Rogers. So I doubt the Astros will keep Christian Javier in. I doubt it. Yep, let's go. Let's go, Rogers. Rogers are good against every single team but the Dodgers. Rogers are good against. So yes, he's 0 for 3. He needs to get a hit. Yastrzemski has not had a hit this whole entire homestand. He just needs to get like a base hit. That's all he needs. What's going on, Weston Byram? What is going on, Weston? So let's see if Yimi Garcia will come in for the Astros. I'd be happy if the Giants get 1 because we have a little more room. I'll take 1 run this inning if we can get that. Take 1 run this inning. We are back. Okay.
Well, we've got a new kind of Giants pre- and post-game show. It's a Giants Summer Sunday featuring Treese Vignal, Cole Kuiper, Carmen Q, and Anthony Garcia. You see him before and after every Giants Sunday game all summer.
Yeah, 1 run would be good. 1 run would be good, but I'll take more, of course. But 1 run would be great.
He's off assignment. He'll be back to work.
The Cove is active today. So Yimi Garcia comes in. He has a 3.47 ERA. This is his 40th appearance. He has a 3-7 record. He has 15 saves, and he has 35 strikeouts, 13 walks, and 36 in the third innings.
Well, he's another guy that was a starter, and he's got 4 pitches, but high velocity fastball, and he'll 2 and 4 seam the fastball.
Chelsea just needs a hit. He has been in such a slump lately. Just needs a base hit, and I think he'll be back.
Curveballs, then sliders. But still, I mean, he's got 5 different types of movement he can give you.
Well, the Giants have a 1-run lead, 3 outs to go for a win. But looking for something to pad that lead with Yastrzemski, then Ruff, then Estrada.
First pitch to Yastrzemski. That's high. Oh, it looks like he was in the strike zone with a ball, and the count's 1-0.
Maybe that's that slider.
I think that was definitely a strike, but it was a called ball.
Kind of arm. Absolutely.
Yastrzemski's 0 for 3. He had that walk in the 3rd inning.
Between Kendall Graveman and this guy, the Astros bullpen got better.
1-0 now to Yastrzemski. Inside ball 2.
With Maton coming in, I mean, another good arm. They put 4 guys in their pen that really, really upgraded it. They addressed the need.
That was their weakness. They've got some of the best starting pitching in the game. They've got excellent defense.
Now the
They have
2-0
the
now
best
to
offense by
Yastrzemski.
A lot of metrics in the game.
Yastrzemski fouls it off, and the count's 2-1.
That one foul. Mike 0 for 3 today with a walk. Hit the most impressive foul ball of the whole game. All the way back.
So it is Gabe Clapper's birthday today. The crowd's singing happy birthday.
Greinke,
2-1 pitch to Yastrzemski. Outside ball 3.
3-1.
3-1 is the count now.
Giants have a chance to win a game that Zach Greinke started in this ballpark, which
3-1 now to Yaz. That's outside for a call strike. Yastrzemski just needs a base hit, and then he'll be out of this slump. Just needs just a base hit. Doesn't even need a home run. He walked earlier today, so it's a good sign.
Nice pitch. I don't want anything to do with it. Thank you. It's not the 3rd strike.
3-2 pitch to Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski, high drive, right field. It is gone. Mike Yastrzemski makes it 8-6. That may be just what he needed to get out of that slump. Let's go. Let's go. That was a 14-foot home run. I'll bring up Darren Ruff. Let's go. Let's go, Yaz. That may be exactly what I need to get out of that slump. Ruff takes strike 1.
The 8th overall in this game.
Take a look at the flight from the splash can.
There's no doubt about that one. Let's go. That bounced into the cove. Bounced in.
1 bounce.
0-1 to Ruff. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2 to Darren Ruff.
97-mile-an-hour fastball. How little anger behind it.
Huh, yes, it did. Another nice game for Darren Ruff. 2 for 4, a home run. That was a big swing of the bat.
Just great at bats all day long.
Truly.
0-2 now to Darren Ruff.
Okay,
Swing and a miss. Had a ball in the dirt. This one away.
So,
It happens.
it does. That was nasty.
I'll bring up Tyro
1 out,
Estrada.
and now a brief message from Pacifico.
Estrada is 2 for 2. He has 2 singles.
Eight to 6.
This is the first pitch to Estrada.
Tyro Estrada against Jimmy
Estrada
Garcia.
pops it up.
Pitch up.
That is to the pitcher. Correa's coming in, and he makes the catch. There's 2 away.
2 down.
Now that'll bring up Ryan Crawford. He had that go-ahead RBI single his last time up.
All right, he's getting back up. All right. Okay, I got this. I got it. And it's harder
Crawford gets
than
a
it
huge
looks.
ovation.
It is a lot harder than it looks. Especially when you're in a rental. Why is that?
Yeah, for Brandon Crawford. Everybody went scrambling after that.
First pitch to Crawford. Swing and a miss. 0-1 is the count.
Crawford's hit in the the 6th inning was a huge one. Put the Giants back ahead. Now they've added to that lead. Just a wild back and forth day.
0-1 pitch to
Great
Crawford.
game.
Low for ball 1. This has been a crazy game. Crazy game. Back and forth all the way.
When you hit a home run, you get to go tell everybody about it. 8 home runs today in this ball.
Crawford takes that side for ball 2 and the count's 2-1.
Combined home runs in any single game in the history of this park. We figured it'd be a good day to hit, but I don't know that I saw 8 home runs coming.
2-1 pitch now to Crawford. Crawford pops it up to left center. Brantley is there. He makes the catch. And that ends the inning.
Now we go to the 9th inning. Giants add to their lead.
We go to the 9th inning. Jake McGee will come in. They lead 8-6. Mike Yastrzemski goes yard.
Great stuff. Not quite a splash.
Let's hope McGee or whoever comes in does not blow this. Let's hope.
8-6. Giants lead.
So it'll be the pitcher spot for the Astros. It'll be the pitcher spot, Maldonado, and then Altuve. Maldonado homered earlier. And Altuve's due, so. Just hope that the Giants, whoever comes in, does not blow this. Let's hope. So in a commercial break, I would assume McGee's coming in. Yep, there's McGee. McGee's coming in. Let's hope McGee does not blow this. Let's hope. McGee, of course, had that shaky start, and now he's been good lately, McGee. And he'll face the pitcher spot. The Astros will definitely pinch hit for Garcia, I think. Especially in the 9th. But I'll be back from this commercial break. So Yordan Alvarez will come and pinch hit.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the San Francisco Giants. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form.
Yeah, Yordan Alvarez will pinch hit for Garcia here. What's going on? Marty McFly says, let's go Giants, and back to watching baseball again. Yeah, especially if you're a Giants fan, this is a great year. A great year to watch baseball. Giants have 8 runs, 14 hits. Astros have 6 runs, 7 hits.
Shared the role with Tyler Rogers, but he's done such a good job. Jake McGee, 21.
McGee has a 2.34 ERA. He has 21 saves. He has a 3-2 record. This is his 45th appearance. He is on 42 in the 3rd innings. He has 45 strikeouts and 7 walks. Hope McGee can get out of this. Let's hope McGee can win this game. Get the save.
He's going to hit even against the lefty here to start the 9th inning for the pitcher.
So Yordan Alvarez is pinch hitting.
Some sluggers in the American League.
First pitch to Alvarez. That is, whoa, way outside, but a called strike, and the count's 0-1.
Right away, they get a gift.
Way outside, but it was a strike. That's been the strike zone all day. So 0-1 now to Yordan Alvarez. Alvarez takes strike 2, 0-2. Come on, McGee. O2 pitch to Alvarez.
0-2.
That is fouled off, and the count stays at 0-2.
Well, that was a mistake of location. They wanted to go above the strike zone, up and away. I mean, that was right there in his wheelhouse. They kind of got away from that. I mean, in an 0-2 count, I mean, that's just too much location in the strike zone. especially to a guy like Alvarez.
It helps when you throw 97. Maybe get away with
0-2 now to Alvarez once again.
Alvarez actually hits better against lefties. He's a middleweight guy.
Alvarez fouls it again. Can't say he's 0-2.
McGee
He's attacking the strike zone right now. I think he has to throw one outside here.
Alvarez is a middleweight guy. I mean, he's a big guy with long arms, which explains a lot of the success he had against lefties. Lefties throw a lot of break that moves away from you, and Alvarez hits those breaking balls well.
That's why over the years he has beaten the shift a lot, because he does have he's not just a dead pull power hitter. He can spray the ball.
This part of the Astros lineup is scary, especially with Alvarez pinch hitting. 0-2 now to Yordan Alvarez. Grounds weakly to Estrada, who comes from third, goes to rough, and it's in time for the first out. Let's go. Great play by Estrada.
Astros going to look at this. That'd be a little wait here. And not much of a backswing at all, which is why Alvarez got out of the box so well.
He's out. Yep.
Got him. They will not contest.
He's out. So the Astros looked at it, but he is 100% out. Yep. Out. So Giants 2 outs away. Here comes the power hitter, Martin Maldonado. He homered earlier.
Who has hit a home run today. One of the 8 that have been hit in this game off the bat of the 9th place hitter. Altuve waiting on deck.
First pitch to Maldonado. He did not go on the check swing, and the count's 1-0. Please, McGee, please. Come on.
I always believe that umpires who are at first or third base, when they're being asked to check to call a check swing on a catcher, they're a little
1-0 now to Maldonado. He fouls it back, and the count's 1-1.
I don't have any stats to back
It off of Casali's face mask.
It just seems like, there's fraternity brothers up there. The fraternity of the mask.
They really are. They take care of one another, catchers and umpires.
They do.
Besides from that homer, Maldonado struck out and popped out. So, besides from that solo homer in the 6th.
Giants 2 outs away from a win, evening this series, 1 game apiece.
1-1 now to Maldonado.
And a heck of a game today.
Swing and a miss, 1-2. Come on, McGee.
Right through the outside corner.
Jose Altuve on deck, so does not get much better. Does not get better. Gets worse.
A lot of appearances, but the Giants have really done a good job, I think, managing the workload, keeping Jake McGee fresh. He's responded to
Here's the windup and the delivery to Maldonado.
Back upstairs.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2-way Giants are 1 out away from winning this game. Let's go. And the last man up will be Jose Altuve. Gets greeted with boos.
Maldonado packing.
Come on.
Giants fans would love nothing
I'm
more.
scared of Altuve. I'm not going to lie. Altuve is 1 for 4. Today in his career against McGee, he's 1 for 4 as well.
Gets fueled by the booing.
I do too.
Altuve gets fueled by the booing. I agree. Yeah. Definitely. First pitch, Altuve. Low and outside, ball 1.
Ball that time. He had his worst year last year with no fans. By far his worst year. This year coming back and getting this kind of treatment. Almost everywhere the Astros go, Altuve's had a monster season.
And he takes it.
1-0 pitch now to Altuve. Altuve, deep left field. Slater going back. He has got it. Giants take game 2 and even this series up. Let's go. And they win by a final score of 8-6. Jake McGee gets the save. So this was an outstanding game. And the Giants come ahead Let's go. They come on and win this ball game. Let's go, Giants. So the Giants even this series up. Now, if the Dodgers lose to the D-backs and the Rockies beat the Padres, if Dodgers lose to the D-backs, we're 4 games ahead of the Dodgers, and if the Padres lose to the Rockies, we're 6.5. So we'll be in a huge spot if the Dodgers and Padres lose tonight. Hopefully, this is I want this to be the World Series. This has been a outstanding series, full of amazing offense. Both teams have gone to the pitching. They have gone to whatever pitcher comes out. They have gone to him. This has been an amazing series. An amazing series. I hope it's a World Series preview. So I'm going to end this here. Thank you all for watching. And the Giants come on top. And even this huge series between the best team in the NL, record-wise, and the best team in the American leagues. And I'm going to end this here. And I will see you guys next stream, which will be one of the D-backs games. One of them. Either Tuesday or Wednesday, one of those D-backs games. And I'll see you guys then. Peace.